blow Parliament.
That's an
That's how he
actual
got
video,
caught.
by the way. Top 10 like assassinations.
Oh, what's Mojo
Top
doing?
10 political motive
Great.
photo.
I love
Top
watching
10
Mojo for that.
What's crazy is they dropped the video right after Charlie Kirk was killed and then used him as a thumbnail for clickbait.
Yeah.
Okay, but like top 10 of domestic terrorists, I would watch that. Okay, I don't watch What Mojo. I would watch a top 10 of domestic terrorists.
I saw a thing regarding this, and it was they took it was someone just taking the piss out of The Sopranos, and it was this. He was standing there. It was like, so it was like what constitutes like the violence? He goes, are we including gang violence? And then it smash cuts to black and goes, don't stop believing. And I sent it to my brother, and he's like, I don't get it. And I'm like, bro, you watched The Sopranos. How the fuck do you not get this? I didn't watch it, and I get this. It's a very infamous TV ending.
Okay, but it's like, how online are you? I think that's more the question.
It's a popular TV show. There's never been a HBO TV show that hasn't won at least one award. And The Sopranos had that. I remember in the news, people were so confused because it just smash cuts to black and people thought their TVs were broke.
Oh yeah, no, I remember that. Well, not I remember that, but I've seen that.
Well, @Gark is doing laundry, and we'll pick up here in Nangalore. This is a very beautiful place, Nangalore, despite the fact that it's completely overgrown. Yous were sent
I was in
here.
love with everybody for next hour.
Yous were sent here by the teacher at Kir-Sabal, a Aarakocra. I forget their name. It's clearly not important. During that time, when yous were leaving Kir-Sabal, a rather young girl accosted Druskar. Maybe she's a dwarf. Who knows? Maybe we'll find out she's a dwarf and not.
He's just
17.
a really young-looking halfling.
Very stout halfling as well, but he came to this big, beautiful place. Lots of water, lots of ornate statues, lots of plants, and 10, 11, 12 rounds of combat later of just stumbling into enemies that were asleep or around, and you realise, the Aarakocra were right. This place is dangerous. This
place sucks.
Dangerous place. But he's stuck it out. He's hung in there, and he's killed everything that he's came across. Came across yous. So that's a big thumbs up. Very good. And from there,
I too love genocide and killing people in their own home.
From there,
I'm Israeli, by the way.
We'll read this through again. Just to be safe. Fantastic edifice rises up out of the jungle, a hanging garden of exotic beauty. Water streams down the steps between two massive elephant carvings. Beyond them, a broad, floored avenue runs straight for more than 100 foot before ending in a carving of a Tyrannosaurus face that people thought was an alligator. Water poured from the Tyrannosaurus's jaws to the lengths of the concourse to drain down to the steps in front of you. A 5-foot-high terrace flanked the boulevard. Low archways, 3 to each side, are built into terrace walls. These archways are in various stages of collapse as the tunnels run between them. Beautifully carved, larger-than-life stone faces are mounted between the arches. Wild profusions of plants grow on the upper terrace of the multicoloured parrots and canopies that flit and sing amongst them. To the north, a dilapidated brick dome rises above the Tyrannosaurus head waterspout. Smaller bell-shaped domes surmount the highest terraces to your left and right. And Amber and Icareth took a little walk to the northwest, and 10 minutes later, you realised, not only 10 minutes later, but 2 minutes later, you realised, God, these guys are useless in combat. Has taken you a few months to figure that one out, though, but, it's okay. I warned you.
No, I think we realised that quite a long time ago.
Yeah, it's
I
been
think
one
the
on for a while.
Yeah,
So-
I think
so-
the moment that Amber casts Antagonize on a dinosaur.
And it did nothing the entire fight.
The dinosaur failed the save. I'd like to point out it failed
Yeah,
the
and then
save.
still attacked the Siri.
Yeah, it attacked me twice.
Don't blame me. Blame the dice.
I don't blame you.
It wasn't that. It's the downside of the spell. Did you say Hanging Gardens? Is there?
Yeah.
Does it look like where we've been fighting and running around? Does it look like the gardens have been tended to recently?
Go on, Tom. Zoom out. I feel you can answer that question.
Well, there is a difference
What?
between being overgrown and actually sort of like being tended.
Dude, look
Not-
at the spider webs in the left corner.
Not really. No, the grass is quite high. The bushes are definitely unkept. There are these smaller gardens that you can kind of see into, and they look a little kept. A little more kept than everything else, but they seem to be more so actual like flowers that just seem to be going through their life cycle and I'd say a symbiotic relationship.
So, as a follow-up, due to my background as with farming, so like growing stuff, would I have a general idea of how long it had been to get to this state of chaos in the gardens?
Gonna make you roll.
We talking like weeks, months, years?
We're talking years.
Yeah, okay.
If the grass is so long, do we have to watch out for like ticks or something?
No. No, you're fine.
Something big is gonna kill you before it
It-
kill.
Yeah,
We're all
no,
going
we're
to get
fine.
Lyme disease. Oh no.
Yay.
I need to ask, I don't suppose any of my warlocks here, because it specifically states it, I don't suppose any of my warlocks here have Eyes of the Runekeeper invocation.
No.
I don't believe so.
Kill.
I don't
Also,
think anyone ever takes
For
that.
antagonize,
No.
for
Have eyes of
antagonize,
blue
the spell says
steel.
specifically to make a melee attack against another creature of your choice that you can see.
You think
Yeah.
the thing is the spell I used was Enemies Abound. They have a similar effect, but one is a
Oh.
concentration spell and it lasts a minute. The other one is a single action.
And then beyond that, the only time it rolled to attack was when we'd killed all the other friendlies next to it. So it only had, I think, me and Garp to attack
Okay,
it.
so
at
that's
the
a
time.
caster problem rather than anything else.
Isn't antagonized?
No,
not
no,
the
they were surrounded. So there's Antagonize and Enemies Abound. Both have a similar effect. One of them is so Enemies Abound is a minute, and Antagonize is an action.
Antagonize.
duration.
Antagonize does psychic damage and burns the reaction.
But so is antagonize not a spell you have, Ruby?
I have both. I have Enemies Abound and
okay.
Antagonize.
Did I not just paste it in chat as Amber?
I don't fucking know.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It just
She had
was
me
not open.
selected.
Sorry.
No, I pulled it from your sheet deliberately because I know you had it. But yeah, yous are here now in this rather beautiful garden. It does look like it's been many years since this place is overgrown.
The charmed condition stays for now, or?
Oh yeah. You only get to make the save at the end of an hour.
Ooh, nice. Okay.
Guys, can we stay here? People tolerate me when they're charmed.
Hear that?
I don't
You're
think
actually
anybody
really
will
good
tolerate
looking.
you.
You hear that, guys? Both
No.
Ikareth and Amber are going to be insufferable for the next hour. In
I've been
other-
making flower crowns for the men.
In
All of
other
you look
news,
so good right now.
water found in sink.
I think there's only one man that hasn't received flowers, and I don't mind it.
You have.
We don't class you as a man.
We don't class you as a person. You're a native.
Pearl. If you
Hey guys.
Okay.
a lot of this was supposed to be walled off, as you don't know if you noticed. There's that big 20 there, which means it's a 10-foot wall. So what we're gonna say is you went down through this little water bit. You know, like hiked up your pantyhose or something. I don't know, and like walked through it into this beautiful, lush little garden. It actually has some things about it. I just need to find the page with the reading. There we go.
What
An open
fucking
archway
zombies?
in the southern wall. The garden overlooks the flooded tunnel. And you can see that there is writing scribbled on the wall. You cannot understand this writing. It seems to be in a ancient, long-dead language.
Is it Latin? Because my character speaks Latin.
Could I listen at the door here?
Yeah, you hear running water.
Does anyone want to take a bath with me? I think there's one in here.
Absolutely fucking not. I cannot emphasize how bad I do not want that.
I'd
I
rather
make a
pass, but
suggestion?
thanks.
Standing up on this wall, can I look down in the garden and see if there's anything unusual? Because the other one had the weird plants in it that chase people around. Fucking Drozgo just casually climbs up here.
Mhm.
Are these like stairs downwards?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are stairs downwards as you go into that. Stuff. I see some stuff. Some fish fingers.
And before you say yes or no, I'd also like to point out are those ibises? I don't know.
There's a
They're
big,
not.
big bird.
Did you
But
put in a
big
graph?
birds to the northwest and go. Oh, there's birds.
Yeah. I get it in the little shop down the road as well.
Tesco sell it, so.
What's easier to walk to
So-
in my break? Tesco across the main road or the little shop down the alley?
Scott
if I look at
reminds
the
me
map,
of like
it's-
a person that would work at a gas station for an underpaid salary.
Probably got like B&Ms or something.
Retweet if you agree.
Oh, are we going to go to the domes or are we going to go to the two pillars at the back of the place? Because I think that's the two options we've got right now.
Apologise. So, you were saying about the birds, Gark. Yeah?
I've seen a lot of things.
Iblis. Literally Iblis. They are on top of this cracked dome, some 30 foot up. 30 foot from where this landing is. So 30 foot up from here, so 30 foot from yourself. They don't really seem to care about you. They're watching, but they're not doing
Do they-
anything.
They seem like regular beasts or like monstrosities / demons, like the terror folk.
Isn't it nightish?
Isn't it what?
Nighttime-ish?
Yeah,
Isn't it nighttime-ish?
it's nighttime-ish. Like it's
What?
duskish, just past dusk, but not full. There's
are
neither
they
a moon
roosting
nor a
then?
sky.
Are they roosting there or not? Or
Neither moon nor a sun. They seem to be, I would say, kind of roosting. Yeah, they're definitely packing it in for the night, shall we say?
And can I make that perception to see if anything is weird with this garden down below?
Yeah.
Because the other one had
Um,
chasing plants in it.
Well, you've watched as Hurrell walked through it, and nothing bad happened to Hurrell, so
Oh, I thought you walked alongside the upper bit.
no, because of the way the Hurrell went across the wall, I said that they walked through the water
Oh.
up and down it, and they're fine.
My bad. In that case, I'll just kind of go here. I'll keep an eye on Vox. Sorry, Ichwecht. It's gonna go. I got your back, baby. If you decide to open the door and see what's inside.
It's a flooded tunnel. You see, as the water is very high up, and as you look around, you can tell that the tunnel very clearly was supposed to go through but it has since collapsed. The water in there
would
is
like to go
stagnant and still.
I would like to go a little bit inside and try to see if I can tell where the tunnel leads.
It leads for about 20 foot and then there is nothing.
Okay.
Because it's flooded and crashed.
Collapsed. Okay.
Yep.
Good
That's
to
what
know.
I'm looking for. Collapsed. I'm really good with my Englands today. So Resty is up to.
Kind of
Then
watching
I
it,
would
just do-
try to climb the wall here.
Yeah, it's
Can
pretty
I-
easy. You're not in
Okay.
combat, so it's completely freely easy. It's not anything that's going to be major to you. If you're in combat, different story.
I think Ziri would be trying to find where Amber is. Because Amber's invisible,
Amber's gone?
isn't she?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Amber-
she
Oh,
is.
But Ziri would be sort of like just not making it obvious, but almost playing that. Is it Marco Polo where like she's trying to have her hands out and trying to see if she can hear and find Amber type thing? Invisible and like might be going under her breath. Amber, White doesn't want the others to hear her doing this.
You
Ah,
every now
that's
and then on a rose bush to the south, you see, a rose getting picked up and then going invisible.
I would head that way and see if I could find Amber.
I would also say to Bolgor, since he's closest, that I think I see snakes in the building over there.
There's a snake in my building.
Very good. They look like evil snakes.
Actually, they look pretty friendly. And very handsome, too.
Can I have a stealth
You what?
stealth check?
Yeah, sure.
Kind of go alongside. Oh my fucking god, the ruler doesn't work. Kind of go alongside this wall here.
Yeah.
Stealth. And hopefully peek inside. Bolger probably doesn't know about the blindside thing.
There is a
The fuck are
pool
those?
that descends down with a few snakes in it. The snakes seem to be swimming in the pool.
How deep is the pool?
About 5 foot.
Right.
Didn't notice the mistake
Oh.
until it was too late, so don't worry.
Oh. They're down in the pool. They seem to be a bit harmless unless you go take a bath like you wanted to.
Take a look in this beautiful area. Oh wow, there's a lot of text box here.
Right.
Traces of gold-coloured plaster still cling to the dome in a few spots, but everywhere else you see an old withered bricks, more than a few of which have fallen through. The larger-than-life elephant carvings and the graceful towering spire are still magnificent sights, even if their glory is dimmed by time and decay. I don't know, so this... Okay. A character can climb the outside of the dome if they wish to peer in, or they can go through the fucking open doors, I guess. Take here. Oh, that's because apparently there's supposed to be... that's my fault. I did not put a door there because the door has been destroyed. So why say doors if there's only one door? God. Anyway, now
There's
that you've
two doors.
entered... No, you've walked through the other door that's very clearly destroyed, because that plank of wood goes between where the door would be.
Yeah, but on the opposite side.
I class that as one door. It's two for you, but one for everything else. As you come into here now, take a little look. There is an 18-foot tall statue of a Chultan warrior in splint armour, wearing a helmet festooned with Tyrannosaurus teeth and bearing a shield of intricately patterned leopard hide. This towers over the chamber and looms above a wide octagonal cistern. Pardon me. The chamber echoes with the sound of rainwater dripping from the ceiling into the gaping pit. The face of the giant warrior statue is obliterated by deep gouges, but the rest of the statue remains intact. Clutched in its right hand is a stone spear, and resting on the floor beneath it is a clay urn. North of the statue is an open balcony overlooking a flooded garden. Standing to one side of the giant warrior is another statue, this one much smaller. Exquisitely lifelike, it depicts a man reaching for the urn, his face turned towards the balcony. In his lifeless eyes, you see terror. Stone steps ascend the long and curved wall to a level of a second floor, but the floor is almost entirely collapsed. Someone's been up there, however, because a message of some sorts is scrawled across the domed ceiling. End of essay.
Alright, thanks. Bogo would turn around and point to the statue and go, very good cobbler in here. Another good dwarf drusker, most likely. Oh, thank you. As a native, can Bogo make a check? Because Outta is related to Tyrannosaurus, and see if this giant statue might depict him.
Might depict who, sorry?
Outta. Outta? I don't actually know how to pronounce it.
Same, do not worry. You can make a history check, yeah.
History.
It is not Outta.
Looking at a statue, looking at a balcony, Bogo kind of goes back and forth and goes, I'm gonna investigate the balcony real quick. I'll stay there for a vantage point in case any of you want to do anything. Beware the snakes. And gradually go up there. Seems like it's a bit of a trek, so I'm gonna say it takes a minute.
Yeah.
I'm just peering in. Is there just the two snakes, or are these like a swarm of snakes? How many snakes?
There's swarms of snakes, but you know, they're also in a pool of water, enjoying the time of their lives and completely oblivious to yourselves.
Red's touching yellow, guys. We're so fucked.
This reminds me of a joke.
Assuming Bogo doesn't know anything about petrification.
No, you'd be aware of petrification. It's a thing.
Oh, he's already dug his grave. So
Can I investigate the statue? See if there's anything interesting about it.
Yeah. Go ahead and there's a lot here. Go ahead and make a perception or investigation. Dealer's choice.
I'm just ever so slightly better at perception. Oh, hey.
You take a look around at it and such, and you can see all these. You reckon, whilst it is definitely a very nice stone statue, it's probably also actually filled with water. You think about how old it is and all these holes and all that water. It's probably bore down at some point and started to erode internally. It might be
Does it look like it
detrimental to
was a fountain? Does it look like it was a fountain at some point?
No. No, it looks like it's built more so in someone's honor. And there's like no little spout at the mouth that's going like for water to come out of. Just extremely tall.
There's no
It's
hint
not-
of like what the name is or anything.
Oh yeah, there is the name. The name is there.
Is it? Did I miss it?
No, you just don't speak the language, so you can't understand anything that's written in this room.
Life sucks.
It looks like complete fucking gibberish.
So, yeah, so
Someone-
Ziri's just remembering
Sorry, go ahead.
fountains in Baldur's Gate where there were little cherubs pushing water out of their penis. And she's just wondering if this was a similar thing, that's all.
No, this man is fully clothed.
Doesn't somebody have the comprehend languages thing?
Yeah, I have a helmet.
Yeah, let's
I
use
do, but
that
I don't
guy.
have it prepared.
Who has it?
Isn't
I
that the
could
dead,
ritually
the dead
cast
guy?
it.
Could I ritually cast comprehend languages of an unprepared spell?
No, only a wizard can do that.
Only by the wizard.
Nope.
Yeah.
Well,
In the
I do have
in
the
the
spell prepared, so I can just ritually
in the,
cast
de-
it.
Really? From all the way out
in
there?
didn't the dead guy have a magic item that let him do it?
he wants to lure you in. Come
Yeah,
hither.
only by the wizard.
I'm going to step away from this possibly falling statue.
Yep. I'm gonna continue to eat my fish
Is it-
fingers whilst Vox take 5-foot increments.
If you look down into the pit, does it look like there's anything other than water and snakes down there? Is there like vegetation or other stones? Yes.
There's like scum and all that. It's very clearly a pool that hasn't been cleaned.
Okay.
This reminds me of a joke. You always want to hear it?
I do.
Cool.
So an elf, a human, and a dwarf walk into a bar.
Uh-oh.
This is
And a
going to be
fly.
racist again.
Did the dwarf get a headache?
Oh, I'm going to start again. An elf, a human, and a dwarf walk into a bar. A fly flies into the elf's beer, and he throws it out.
The
The
elf?
human does
I
the
thought it was a
same.
human.
Yeah, elf, human. Ah, I see what you're doing. So the human does the same, and the dwarf catches the fly, holds it up, and says, "Spit it out, you bastard!" It's a daddy joke.
Uro plays
joke.
a drum riff on the violin.
Bogle holds up his hand and goes, Drazga. I don't get the joke.
So
Am I the wrong type
the
of
human, the dwarf, and the elf, right?
How do you know it was a human and not some type of shapeshifter?
Man, I just heard Mage have his first aneurysm. Welcome to the group, buddy. So, comprehend language. It's a great spell. It truly is. For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any language you hear, see, or signed. Ooh, that's new. Even though the only sign language is common, but you know. Message scrolled on the inside of the dome. It's still quite hard to see. The message on the ceiling. A little bit hard to see. Very tall ceiling. Very dark. You realise now that Icarus probably has like a -3 astigmatism. So, you know, short-sighted. On the statue, however, there is one written on the statue. An old woman. An old woman. Woman? Waka waka. You just see written in the word written.
Yeah, but
Sorry, I seek.
Sorry, I seek. Like 3 separate
good
words.
thing we have a competent bard with us.
No, yeah, guys.
I'm looking for traps. I'm looking for traps. I'm carefully. I don't have a 10-foot pole, but I'm looking for traps.
This place is
Talking
trapped.
about looking,
Mhm.
that one statue was looking up at this quote-unquote balcony, right? Where Bogle's currently at.
No. Just looking out at that balcony
I
over there.
misunderstood. Alright.
What does a smaller statue look like? Is it human? Male,
Human.
female?
Yep. Great question.
Native? Non-native?
The smaller statue, it looks native. Yes. Very well detailed, very intricate. And oh, great news, Icareth. You also see scrawled into this one as well. God, I need to find a way. Pickpocket once. Furniture, you are. The literal meaning, like, come on, I gotta put some mystery and intrigue into shit.
Pickpocket
That's right, buddy.
wants furniture. What?
You are.
I think if we steal from that guy who's been petrified, we're gonna turn into something. Che! Oh,
So
just
first
become
text
petrified as
was,
well.
sorry, I need, right?
Yeah, I think that's what I said. I don't know. I should have wrote it down.
Sorry, I need, and then the second one was pickpockets once.
Furniture, you are.
Furniture, you are.
He said he was pointing to a pot. Whereabouts is the pot? Is it indicated on the map?
He's holding the
or
pot.
Could you give us that?
Kind of.
Oh, he's holding the pot.
Yeah, I believe it is.
And
I'm
he's
saying, I was writing down. This is why I don't write down. I believe it's in the big text junket. Oh, I had to put some. Yeah, he's reaching for the urn, so the urn's like quite close to him. I would say the urn is probably like, I don't know. We'll say the urn is under the hand, and he's kind of reaching for it, and that reach is also pointing towards the balcony over here. So our guy is pointing in this direction. The urn is under here. That seems to be like his reach.
Okay, I've triggered enough shit. Who wants to look in the urn?
I'm busy picking flowers.
Where exactly is Amber?
That's
In the
a great
entrance.
question. It's a great
Who's
question.
Amber?
Amber's invisible. God knows. How did you manage
I
to
know
lose
that
your?
much.
How did you manage to lose your fucking employer?
She could stand right next
She's
to us.
still invisible, isn't it? Only for 1 minute, or is it 1 hour?
An
Hey,
hour.
hey,
An
hey.
hour.
Aren't I the employer?
How did you manage
Yeah.
to lose your employee?
That's a good question. With that being said, Uro will call out to Amber. Just kind of look around.
I think Amber's on lunch. Extended lunch.
Maybe
Amber,
maternity leave or something.
Are you still with us?
Maternity leave, but Brutus is dead. Amber, you can hear the shouting.
Okay. I shout, yeah!
Can you come a little closer? I don't feel comfortable with you running amok. God knows what's out there.
That's a difficult word.
What, amok?
You just
What-
hear
what?
nothing except for like footsteps approaching. And then right next to, what's up?
Or like kind of walks over. And he like feels out his hands a little bit. He's like reaching for
He's
nothing.
reaching, he's reaching!
He's reaching. He's reaching. And he eventually makes contact with her in some way. Why are you invisible?
If there's any
Why
what?
not? No, I said that's my boob.
Ah. No, it was what Garth had written.
What?
I didn't. You wrote petrification, but you wrote it so wrong the first time. I got really concerned and thought maybe you were having an aneurysm.
Petrificating.
God forbid a bitch is dyslexic.
You take the piss out of me when I make a minor spelling mistake. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, you deserve it.
Isn't that
Whoa,
wasting
whoa, whoa.
resources just being invisible?
Well, I got touched by a very pretty plant,
Um,
and they were trying to strangle me. I
Is-
think.
as far as
Not
I'm
the first time.
aware, when we were attacked by a plant, the only thing that snapped us out of being charmed, because we were just recently charmed, so he's gonna ideally know. Horo also knows that typically the way this snaps someone out of being charmed is for them to take damage.
It's gonna beat the shit out of them.
Gonna slap.
What a bitch slap Amber.
You'd wish.
But how are you gonna aim if you can't see her? With disadvantage.
Kinda wanna.
Go for it.
Would it be disadvantage? I know she's right there.
Yes.
It would be, despite how bad her breath smells and how close you know she is. It's still at disadvantage. You can't smell a punch.
Hmm.
But I will say,
Do it.
I will say to save any preface of it, you hit Amber the world's hardest of smacks. The greatest news is your strength is so fucking dog shit. Amber only takes 1 point of bludgeoning damage, and
That's fine.
Take
remains
me
invisible.
out to dinner first.
Remains invisible. Wait, no, Amber, I need a. Do I need to say it? I don't think I need a con. I don't need a con. I need a con save, Amber. Sweet. Remains invisible, and Amber, you're still charmed.
You don't.
What was that for?
You're acting strange.
Icarus would like to look in the urn.
You know, if you wanna, actually, I forgot you had an accent. If you wanna beat me up, take me out to dinner first, or pay me more. Like I'm down, but like give me a safe word.
Squirrel squints and like looks her proverbially up and down, except there's nothing fucking there. All right, you're acting weird, but I suppose it's not a bad thing. Just be competent when the time comes. And he walks away.
Not the fucking competent topic. Alright, sounds good. I try my best.
He gets bored, walks off.
As you open the urn, Icarus, dust.
Take the
And
dust.
actually, like,
Small
is the
tip.
urn of a size that it can be picked up?
Yeah, it's decent
Could I
size.
try to? I would like to pick it up and like shake it out, just to make sure.
Huge dust cloud comes on over. That was probably someone's ashes. Now that you think about it.
Sure, I really thought you'd be the type to help grandmas across the road, not throw them down onto the pavement.
If you love them, set them free.
I don't know if anywhere in this place is free.
I think she's still pretty.
You would, wouldn't you?
You know, I think what was his name? Would still eat it.
God's rest his soul.
May he burn in hell in peace.
Hey, what the fuck?
Cause that bitch sure as hell isn't going to heaven.
You did more than you did.
You're a cannibal. You think a cannibal would search heaven?
You have a
He's also
Yeah.
pointing to the.
you have a big pile of dust on your shoe now, Icarus. It's kind of chunky dust now, kind of gritty. After a minute, yeah, it's definitely a person. Yep, this is definitely remains of some humanoid.
Oh, how did we get back to ashes for the second campaign in a row?
There's something about the ashes, man.
I'll just put the urn back, and then like shake the dust off off his boot and then he'll walk over.
Scar, as
Towards
you
the
look
bottom.
out
Does-
here, the water in this pool is unusually clear. A dozen or more fish, turtles, and lizards swim lazily through it, and water birds paddle on the surface. Their ripples obscure something at the bottom of the pool, so you can't quite make it out at the bottom, but it appears blanketed in oddly shaped stones. Bits of shattered stone rest atop a square dais that rises from the middle of the pool, evidence that a sculpture once stood atop it. Part of the sculpture lies in the pool. West of the dais, a large stone face staring up at the sky. And I mean, look at those fucking cheekbones. Ah,
Levick. Would this be the face of the guy who's in the main dome thing? Or not? You said something about his face being off or something. Or did I get that wrong?
no, his face was destroyed. It
Not
does
his face,
not.
is it?
No, the face,
Oh.
from what you could make out from the one in the room behind you, and that one there, the cheekbones are a little off, and the eyes seem a little bit too deeply set.
Also, this one has a beard. And a mustache. Just based on
And
Oh,
on his
image.
40.
Do I have that stone sense stuff that the
Stone
dwarves
cunning.
have? Is that a thing? And
Yeah, stone cutting
Oh,
does
yeah.
things a little differently in 2024, though, buddy.
tremor sense?
It
Oh,
gives you
okay.
tremor sense, nothing else.
Okay, great. So I don't know what kind of stone it is, or if it's the same stone or anything. Okay. I guess we'll have to go for a swim there, Icarus. Or yeah, you or me
Could-
first. I start taking my boots off. Something in the water.
Look at this
I
guy.
think this is a
willing to get
pretty
wet.
high jump. Let's maybe just go around. There's stairs over that way. And Ifrit will point.
Time for stairs. I take my boots off and just jump over the railing. How far down is it? And how deep is the water? I should have asked that before I jumped.
Yeah,
Oh,
but it's
fuck it.
alright. I fucking love it. As you swan dive into the water, and Icareth, as you're standing there, you just hear this you
Crunch.
just hear this little plop, like those images of dwarfs jumping into the water, and it's just like a plop of a stone in water and nothing else. You hear that for the comic effect. As you swim into this very cold water, very clear, you start seeing all of these stones, if you will. They are piled quite high at the bottom, and you see that there are also like stone lizards and stone ducks and stone baby birds. They look very intricate, very well done, very beautiful. And they've sank to the bottom, and they are unchipped. You know, you're a dwarf. You know a lot about stone. This is some of like the finest carving. You could probably get a gold per statue, and it isn't exactly a big statue. It's about maybe the size of this Logitech mouse. As you keep,
Not sponsored.
yeah, no, that's just my mouse. Although I do have two of them. As you keep digging and digging and digging, eventually you see the beautiful carvings of statues of these women. They look native. They seem to be wearing rather intricately carved and beautifully detailed, potentially leather armor, maybe some studded there. One of them seems to have some arrows and a bow slung over. The other one seems to have just like some short swords. They look a little out of place, of all things. You know, they seem quite default, I suppose. Like someone just carved for the sake of carving and saw how boring they could make them. But they are.
Plain? Is
Yeah.
the word you're looking for?
Yeah, they don't seem to have like any major expressions or of any action poses. They just kind of seem to be standing there with a fucking glaikit look on their faces. Scottish word, I believe, and that's just yeah. They don't look bothered.
Do they look as intricate as the ducks and the...
Very, just as intricate.
Okay.
Gareth, I'm
Can
going
I
to
grab
pretend you
the,
made that strength check. Yeah.
can I grab the prettiest one and bring it up to show the other guys and girls?
Yeah. You grab whatever one you believe to be the prettiest as you kind of pull it on up. You just watch as you just hear the sort of surface of the water is breached, and then you hear the sound of stone on stone for a moment before you hear Druskar. Don't worry about it, Box. I ain't.
Hey guys, look what I found!
Doors now, or
Chris, don't worry about it. You can open the doors if you want. Okay. Hurrah! You hear Druskar shouting about what he has found.
Can I climb up? Is this too high? Right, 25
That's
feet.
a
from
15
10
foot.
feet.
It's a 15 foot
Yeah,
climb
no, I'm not gonna make that.
for a 3-foot guy. But you
Yeah,
have
no, it's not
this.
gonna
You have this
happen.
woman, like this woman's statue on your shoulders. As you look down, there's just like a dwarf between the legs of this female statue that seems to be like, you know, you could probably grab its head easily enough and get it up there.
Horrell
Oi, help
looks
me out here.
down, like Floridian father looking at the flooding style, hands on his hips. What do you have there?
I think I
Something
found
specific.
a pretty statue. Someone. It's very
What do you
anatomically
mean?
correct for my position.
Perv.
We need more women in our life. Horrell leans down and gingerly takes the statue into his hands. Do I need to do a check to pull it up?
Yeah. Do you
I'm gonna
start
do
pulling
that.
up as Druskar is helping you, and you start with the head, and then you grab the arms, and you're kind of pulling it and pulling it and pulling it, and you kind of work it up, and eventually as Hurl turns around, there's just this very well, perfectly carved statue of a woman. Druskar, one with a bow and arrow, or one with 2 short swords? Which one did you pick up?
Give me the bow and arrow.
It
Usually requires more intelligence. Sorry.
a beautifully carved native-looking woman with bow and arrow, leather armor that's leather armor that seems to be very perfectly kept. Like you can almost make out the grain of whatever the leather was. Whoever has created this statue has put an awful lot of effort into essentially hyper realism, and then has done absolutely nothing with its face.
So can we examine the statue closely, or try and figure out if it is made of, or if it was on? Does it match a podium or a, I don't know, a place where it would stand around here like the other statues?
And now
Oh
that
my
you've
God,
got
I
it
got
out,
the
it doesn't seem to aesthetically fit.
Got the British Museum of National History over here. My God, just stealing from shit.
I rescued it. It was at the bottom of the pool. Who can admire it when it's down there?
Never seen underwater art.
Never heard of Atlantis? No.
Atlantis isn't real. It's made up by the shadow government.
I mean, it's certainly nice, I cannot lie. I appreciate a fine art, of course, but what are we to do with it?
I think it's alive. Could we unpetrify it? Does anybody have the spell to make stuff?
Alive?
Yeah. Or can we check with something? Can we talk to it like psionically or something? Send it a message.
What exactly makes you think that it's alive? Did it tell you that?
It's too pretty to be some guy's imagination. Except for the face. I don't know what happened there.
You never know what a good bard's tale can do. I'm sure there's far enough that could picture something like this. But if it'll make you happy, maybe I can convince Amber to take a look at it. If she's not, God knows, high off her mind. Amber!
So right next to you, you said, "What's up?" You just hear, like, as you said, Amber, have a look. What's up?
Huro clicks his tongue and gestures over towards the statue. The dwarf thinks that there's a woman petrified in a statue. I don't know anything about that. That's not really my purview. I just assume that you'd be more inclined for this kind of thing. Do you think you could take a look?
Oh, let me have a look. Because dwarves do know their rocks. Why do you think it's... Why do you think there's a woman in here?
You see a statue of a woman in front of you.
Why do you think somebody's petrified in here?
It just feels like it could be somebody in there. I've got like a sense.
They do a check of some sort, an investigation to see if it's a statue or a petrification.
Right,
don't
check you think you'd be relevant here.
Why did it give me 2d20? Do I have disadvantage because of something, or is the game just drugged?
But I don't
Am I
think...
still poisoned?
Yeah, you're poisoned for the time that you are charmed. Damn.
Whoa.
I don't think 2024 does do it like that, though, but, you know. I'll check anyway. If not, left-hand roll, but, you know. Rules glossary, there we go. Oh, thanks. Oh, it's just imported the player's handbook 2024. I think I did that. I'm a genius. It's a condition. Condition. Charm. I like that it's in alphabetical order, but like, God, could we not just do it easier? Poisoned, condition. Yeah, disadvantage, okay. Very intricate. Very beautiful. There's every chance that it is petrification, however, there is also every chance that, you know, given all the statues you've seen around here as well, and how intricately carved they are, there is also every chance that it has just been very well made.
I'd say it's about a 50-50. It's hard to tell. Have I told you your beard looks nice today?
To me.
Your beard looks good. You know, did you do something special with it?
Yeah, I didn't put any tallow on it this morning. So, does
Ah.
anybody have a spell to unpetrify this? Fix it or talk to it? Or are we
I
just
think
gonna
you
leave it
need a
there?
cleric for that. Higher level than we are as well.
Oh. Well, I'm gonna drag this statue with me wherever I go.
Wherever you go, you're going to carry this statue.
Yes, because if I can't unpetrify it, I can hide behind it.
If it slows you down, I'm not grabbing you if you die.
Says the man carrying 2 chests right now.
Yeah, and he carries it well. He carries it well, damn well. He's carrying those 2 fucking chests in his 5-centimeter heels.
Out of character, since both Amber and Ishvaret are charmed by everything, wouldn't, if the statue is a person that's petrified, wouldn't we also be petrified? Wouldn't we also be charmed by the statue?
A person who gets petrified and turned into a statue then gets classed as an object.
Okay.
So what I'm hearing is we could try targeting with Eldritch Blast. because that can only target a creature.
No, Eldritch Blast can also target an object in 2024 rules.
Ah, did they?
Not this fucking argument again. I'm so tired of it.
Oh my god! Shocking Grasp specifies that it can target a creature. Only a creature. That's so fucking stupid.
I mean, what's the box got to do? Reaction Splinter? Reaction Catch Fire?
Yeah, no. Well, it still deals lightning damage.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I don't think it's a good idea to try to attack somebody who's petrified. They might die.
So, would I think there's anything else down there that's worth it? Since I've swam out and gone down.
Just a
should
bunch,
I look
just a
at
bunch of
something
like well-carved animals.
rocks. Oh. Well, let's go look at the other tower on the other side, and maybe there's something there that can tell us what's going on. I see.
During this time,
so-
Ziri's been looking down in the pit at the snakes. Has there been any sign that the snakes are like coordinated movement, or there might be something else about the snakes, or do they just look like random ass snakes?
Random ass snakes, just doing random ass snake things.
Okay, cool. I'm still watching them though.
Yep. Oh, like people moving in another direction. I'm in full places. You looking upon this rather beautiful domed building. This is giving me the outset. Bell-shaped dome is intact. It has no obvious holes on the roof, and has a bronze double door that hangs squarely in its frame.
Has it been an hour yet?
No.
I would like
Fuck.
to investigate the door.
Okay.
Uh,
There's
I'll roll for investigation.
Did we
It
knock?
is a beautiful door. Your investigation lets you know, without a shadow of a doubt, this, looking around as well, this is very clearly the most, by far, well-kept place in this entire place. Like, it is just perfect in every way, shape, or form.
Can I try to listen at the door? See if there's anything moving inside this dome.
Yeah, you can.
Well, not moving louder than the building itself.
Can I put my ear to the door as well? Seeing as he's doing it.
Yeah, sure. Gark, yeah, please.
Bogo would ask whether or not Celida's coming along, because he's a little
Oh,
weirded out that she's staying behind.
I've just not been moving her,
Oh.
but she's kind of like, she's always there behind you. I just haven't been moving her because I've been reading.
Oh.
Like,
Okay.
for example, this talks about someone. It's like, oh, see this person. Who the fuck is this person? Like, actually, who? Love it. Let's see. Yeah. The name shows up. Okay. Okay, cool. Okay. See, that now makes even less sense. But sure. Listening on the door. You don't really hear too much. Just the it sounds like creaking of boxes.
Are these wolves' heads?
Yes.
Hmm.
Ishrath will try to open the door. Can I just open it, or is it a roll?
No checks are needed. You can just open that shit up. Thank you, guys. This is the really confusing bit, okay? Because this person's got like 3 fucking names, and it gives them all 3 names in different places. It doesn't make sense. A single large chamber inside the dome is obviously a royal apartment, obviously. Or it was centuries ago. Now the bright floral murals are dim and grey. Bits of coloured glass are heaped beneath the cracked mosaic. Enamelled wooden tables are split and tilting, and every bit of cloth is frayed and streaked. At the centre of the room, a long divan stands atop a circular dais. Reclining on the divan is a woman dressed in a flowing robe made from parrot feathers in stunning colours. Despite the heap, her arms, head, and face are covered in feathery veils. Next to her, a black orchid grows out of a large clay pot at the head of the divan. As you look at her, she looks at you, and she addresses you in a voice tinged with odd inflections. Strangers have come to Nangalore, my love. What bones does this bespeak?
Hi. Well, we've come for the job interview.
HR's to the left.
Oh no, I've been to the left. There was just a queue of stone people. There's like horrible, very deadpan conversations. So what's up? Like the hairstyle. Very
Thank you. Like the beard? Yes, my love. I commented on his beard.
Are you talking to the orchid?
No, I'm talking to my love.
Is he in the room with us right now?
Tia is with me now. She watches, like, she takes her arm and she sees like this huge, like, almost like parroted feathered wing comes down and around, and you watch as she very clearly angles it in such as if the arm is resting on someone's shoulder. There is fuck all there. There is just empty air, space between.
That's
Ah, we
lovely.
have someone like that as well. Hey, Amber, where are you? Amber?
Hi.
Oh. And I
She's
reach
right
out
behind
and,
you.
like, Ifrit will reach out and like also lean sort of on Amber to say like, look.
As you go to reach, she takes a step back.
Okay, well, hold on.
So we've come for
What's
tea. Do you normally entertain?
We entertain. Sit anywhere. Barring a marital bed.
Just sit on the crate.
Gonna break.
I put the statue a little in front of me. like peek around it.
This thing in the middle is supposed to be a divan bed, by the way.
Looks like an easel.
I thought it was a telescope.
Is that a divan? Oh, she's a snake lady. Maybe she likes it hard and flat.
She's come on in and she looks at you. What can the Queen of Omu do for you?
Vomu, is that what this place is called?
This is Nangalore.
Oh, so you're like the queen of the area, is that called?
No,
Vobu.
Nangalore is this place. Omu is the city. The capital.
Oh, wow. Yes, yes. So, would that orchid be for sale?
What? Da?
The orchid, is it for sale? We're kind of looking for something like it.
This is my beloved. This is he. Really? Are you sure? My beloved, this is it. I understand, right? He will part with it for a price.
All right, so what's the price?
Oh. A gem! Though we have plenty of gems, but an exquisite art piece. It must of 50 or more platinums.
50 plat, we don't have that.
She wants an art piece worth 50 platinum. But art is in the eye of the beholder. Maybe we can... Anybody carrying something artistic? It's not made of stone.
Actually, while we're here, if you say you have a lot of gems, do you happen to have a pearl you're willing to trade for some coin?
Was that?
Hello, I'm currently invisible. It's just a quirk. Don't worry about it.
I have nothing like that.
In answer to Druskar's question, Ziri takes off her pack and starts rummaging through it. Then comes out like holding a bunch of things in her hands.
Oh, Tom, what
I've
the fuck are you pulling out of your bag from session 1?
Druskar's for art stuff. As he puts all these things, it goes. You see on there's like a whole handful of large axe beak feathers, which are decorative. There's a slightly glowing blue pill that was once Brutus's. There's a pouch there, and there's a dragon-hilted dagger. I don't. These are stuff. Could these be art pieces? And I offer them to Druskar.
Well, best we got so far, but I just like take it and walk it over to the lady and like, would any of these interest you?
She looks at them and like she takes them all, and then she like turns around and just presents them all to fucking thin air.
The imaginary beloved. Okay, great stuff.
He is not really into them. Neither are arty enough for him. And she like starts to like place them one by one back in your hand, and like the the order that you presented them left to right, she kind of places them back like that, like a very small attention to detail.
Just got, I forgot this, and Zeri offers a very ripped, very damaged ornate carpet.
Fuck's sake,
Edition
double.
1.
Which is
Well,
from his prelude, which was quite literally his session 1, ladies and gentlemen.
You did pull something from session 1.
39 sessions. This is almost as mad as Gark pulling out a chair that he stole
Why did you keep it?
in her bag.
This is gonna be worth like 3 copper. Okay, I roll out the ornate carpet and say, "Would you like this? It's very pretty. It's got colors and shapes.
looks-
And can I try and convince her with the roll or something?"
She's looking at this carpet that you've trudged through the jungle for about 90 days. In the rain, the wind, the brutal elements, the heat, the fights you've been in, the attacks you've taken. Like, God, it's more a poncho than it is a carpet at this point. It's got mold in places, like the tassels and such are all gone. The colour is basically grayscaled and gone, as she's got a nice multicolored tattoo on her back, however. He's just kind of like looking at it and like looks up at you, Aziri, and tricks you play. Funny you are. It's like she walks on over to you and she does like this like little feather and she does places it like behind your ear. Court jester.
Wait, so what are we
well,
trying to like? What are we trying to
if
trade for?
If we're exchanging
Let's
gifts,
just grab the orchid. There's an orchid in a pot and next to the couch.
I've also got these, and she reaches in and pulls out a handful of sunflower seeds. You could like plant these and grow them. I think they're quite rare down here.
Urel. Chat. And she looks at them. And she does, she looks and she does, she walks on over to the door. And she does like places an arm out. Exotic garden. The ball! Tended to by Iblis. And she looks out on side and she does. And like shrugs. And Celida looks at you there, Bolgor. Do you feel a little stupid? I feel a little stupid.
Can I ask? Zilly puts up a hand. Can I ask one more question?
Many. Please.
So we're hit down here looking for this big black magical thing called the soul catcher, and when we heard that there might be a black plant here, flower, are they linked?
Allmonger.
Is there a difference?
No, not what you speak of.
Well, like big black magical thing and big black magical flower, because I mean, black flowers are rare, aren't they?
No, not here.
Oh, fair enough.
Where would we find a flower just like this one? Is there more around?
Ifrit would offer this, not in the attack, of course, just the item.
She like offer that up and she do like you watch she like recoils backwards. Traitor's dagger.
It's quite.
Put it away. She
The
doesn't like
dagger?
daggers.
Wouldn't you want to trade this maybe for the flower?
And she kind of like jumps back up. Traitor's dagger. Many traitors. Many daggers. Many grave.
If we're meant to be trying to trade art, there's always the art of story and song, though it's not a physical item, if that's what you care about.
Kind of like leans in. Jester, take care of already. And kind of like points towards the Siri.
He puts a thumbs up towards you. Yeah.
50 years of professional upper training. I work my ass off and I'm being replaced by a simpleton. I love my life.
She kind of like looks around. Travel far you have, yes, no, maybe?
I suppose.
Yes, my love, I am offering. Watches like she gets in it like her pocket and she just pulls like a little bell and she does like just with extreme vigor it just starts dinging it and dinging it. Bulgur, from outside you watch as one of these massive fucking birds just flies forward. And as it does, like you watch as it braces, as it seems to like kick in the door. And as it does, it spins round and like has a tray of fruits and wine. Do not ask me how, but it does.
Okay. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was gonna straight up walk through that door and swallow Itchy, like pelican style.
Hello, Meg. Have the fireworks stopped yet? Anyway, now that we're back to the game with that dog interruption, yeah,
Women, am I right?
yeah, it could have swallowed Icareth. It would have been hilarious if it swallowed Icareth. It did not swallow Icareth. As it comes on in with all of this food and drink on a tray. And as it does, you watch as like she goes forward and she like starts like pouring like wine into like little crafts and such, and basically like offers everybody like a pear and a wine.
So, ma'am, is there anything we can do for you, like a task, that would make it worth your while to part with a black orchid, maybe?
No. Only my partner wishes for the art or gem.
If only that we saved that painting of well-hung Hurel from that tragic house fire.
Oh yeah, that painting.
And she
Well, I'm dry. I don't know what to do.
How much is a javelin of lightning?
an uncommon item, so it's like 500. Is it uncommon or is it rare? I think it's uncommon. It's uncommon, so it can be upwards of. It can be between 1 and 600.
So if I gamble, I could get, that could be enough, but it's also the keepsake from my dead friend.
I'm just gonna. There you go. There's everything you need to know. If it's not a gemstone or a piece of jewelry or artwork, it ain't going. It won't fly. You're dealing with a queen. She knows what a weapon looks like. Unlike you, she's not stupid. And remember, you're supposed to be a competent wizard.
I never claimed to be.
No, you did at the beginning of last
Yeah, but
session. We all remember that, right?
Right.
But as he just kind of nods, and you watch as it flies on out, and as it does, it generates such gust that the doors slam closed. Bolgar, you and Xilla just watches it like and flies on through.
An object worth at least. Then the sentence ends.
Yeah.
At least 500. Is what we're told. Do we possess anything
You're
that
told
has that
50.
value?
You're told 50 Omu and platinum. Omu, a city you've never heard of. Sorry, you were told it was a long dead city, so is a platinum from there really worth a platinum? Do you possess something worth that much? Power of friendship, perhaps?
I mean, inflation is pretty crazy, you know. Did you know it's actually the 34th rule of economics? Anyway.
I don't know if you've got anything.
So these people in the water pool next door, right? Could you tell us more about them? Because there's like a lot of stone people and ducks and fish. Is that like you?
We made beautiful statues back in the day, and they fell out of fashion, as did the garden.
Too bad we didn't keep that unconscious dude. We could have traded him as a slave or something.
I hope it's not impolite to ask, but how old are you?
I wish I had the silent spell.
Head kind of like turns for a moment, and you watch as like she thinks. At least 10.
She's gonna say 10 omus.
10 what?
As you watch, you can see that she's trying to think of the next word. But she can't.
Dementia.
It's a bitch.
Pat. Here's the thing. Does this imply that there are metals and gemstones worked into it? Because it says could.
You know where we can find such a high value gemstone for you?
Is this just going to be a daisy chain of fetch quests?
Yep.
No, it's okay. Who else doesn't take his clothes off?
It implies there could be. However, when you say, I would say like cubic zirconia or rhinestones in this regard, because that's starting equipment. Those fine clothes, and I don't see your starting equipment being worth like 700 gold pieces here.
Oh, it just says precious metals and gems. I don't know what that implies.
I'd say like low quality gems, but still gems nonetheless.
I think all of those are diamonds worth at least 300 gold, right?
I'm a walking revivify spell, guys. Every single time someone dies, I strip. I'm like a glorified cam girl, except people just have to die for me first.
Just call up your patron. Hey!
Just do your best magic. You just do your best Magic Mike impression, and then boom, they come back up. You know something? Joe Manganiello would be so proud.
Are we out of character, or are we allowed to say stuff, or?
Oh, you can say stuff.
There are 2 items that I think might fit the thing that we have, but they're not held by Aziri.
What do you think they are? Because then we can figure it out.
You forget, you need to spell an awful lot of things out when you got a party with Amber in it. I mean, Ruby.
Yeah. So there's, from what I remember, there's a golden axe that I don't know if it's sort of an art piece or an actual proper axe, and then there's a ring that was found.
What ring?
The ring round Driscar's neck.
Oh. Oh. I forgot about that one.
You know, we
I tend to do that a lot, I know.
we actually at this point, now that you bring it up, Tom, and thank you for bringing it up, we actually need to do this really, really, really fun thing where the screen goes all wavily wobbly like it's too hot, and it's before Draskar joined the party, as yous are napping and taking it all in, and as a certain lizard folk is on what, enjoying whatever it is he is doing. Yeah, I've been meaning to go back a while and just haven't. Ruby, this takes care of that one thing that you were complaining about.
One.
Harrell.
Hey guys.
I complain a lot.
Harrell,
So.
have you watched Dexter?
Yeah,
that-
I have
yeah.
actually.
Yeah. So, did you know?
Tonight's the
Tonight's the night.
Wait, what did I complain about?
As you know, Celtics. You can hear the voice from last time. The screen goes fuzzy. We do a flashback within a flashback. We're fucking 2 layers deep, y'all.
Oh fuck, we're going Inception style.
As you lay that young lizard folk down in the river, you hear
fuck, back then.
the voice. And there will be one more. And when the time is right, you will feel it and you will know it. As the black and white becomes a little less black and white and a little bit more colour, as the time is right and you can feel it. As you listen in with that passive perception of yours, which, you know, it's quite, you're quite a decent passive perception, I think.
It's not terrible. It's base, I believe.
I don't know why it's trying to say you've got a very low passive perception. Oh, it's because
Exhaustion.
of the exhaustion. Yeah, don't worry. You're not exhausted at this point, so don't worry. As you can hear as he is walking round the back of the tent. What do you wish to do?
Who's walking around about the tent exactly?
Celtic.
Okay.
Your old lizard folk buddy who went missing
Oh, the
in the middle
native.
of the night. Yeah, the other native.
Which tent?
Well,
The murder hobo native.
I am going to quickly set scene for you on here. So I just quickly pull you to scene. Where are we? Where are you? And pull. He is
goody.
walking kind of behind your tent, actually. Now, you can hear him walking around and moaning and grumbling. You can hear that everybody else is roughly quite asleep.
Ro sort of slinks out. He doesn't really make a sound. He looks around. It'll let me out. I'm trapped.
There you go.
Sort of looks around the corner. He's not really trying to do anything, or at least nothing aside from simply observe what exactly he's doing.
You look as he's, you know, behind your tent and looking around and looking up. His back is turned to you. Also quite close to camp, though.
I have a perfect sticker for this.
Oh.
Real sort of looks around. He scouts out the area. Anything like this place, it would be far too close, and inevitably, it would be far too inconvenient. He goes backwards. His back is turned. And here, let me see.
Well, say at this moment in time, you're not under the effects of your exhaustion, and you would technically have all of your spell slots.
Nice. But wouldn't I be a lower level though, since we've leveled up since then?
Yeah, so I think you'd just be missing a spell, if nothing else.
I'd be missing like my second level spells, yeah.
Yeah, so
Because
you know, good thing that second level spell is Shatter.
Which you definitely want to use in the middle of the night.
yeah, guys.
In a stealth mission.
Roll sort of picks up a stone, and he does his best to sort of chuck it into the distance, but in a way where it doesn't necessarily feel like it's coming from that area. More or less like a sound has been made in the distance.
As you pick up that stone and throw it off into the distance, you watch as like he immediately like gets lower, and as he does, like pulls his weapon. He was a rogue for certain. What type of rogue was he again? He was a swashbuckler who used a rapier. As you watch as he pulls out his rapier in one hand and a spear in the other. He kind of starts moving this calculated look, like he's on the hunt. Starts moving further and further. Don't worry about the aforementioned river. Make a universal scene. You watch, he starts to...
Often doth the hunter become the prey.
If only we had blood slides and photos. But as you watch, he moves closer and closer. Closer. You want to give me that stealth check real quick?
Yeah, I assume this is much farther than a camp than how many feet away this is.
Yeah, I just don't. I don't have a map that's 2 miles long. You know, like you've been tailing him for a good 5-10 minutes.
Would I have advantage of this in any way?
Yeah. Yeah, he's distracted. Damn.
I don't know why I didn't roll. Okay, whatever.
Yeah, he is moving and moving, blissfully unaware. We're using Celadus token for this, don't worry.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, man, all lizards are the
She's a snake, there's a difference just because they're reptiles, alright? But as she's...
potato.
as he's moving further and further and further. And you watch as he seems to stop. And as he does, he... God, I want to say one thing, but I know as soon as I say it, so I'm not gonna say it. You watch as he stops and just seems to freeze in place. Like something is possessing him almost.
Oh.
You've seen this before. You know what it is. He's in his own little world, shall we say. Blissfully unaware of the outside world. He's unaware of you. Really unaware of anything.
So is this something that I've seen as a character, or is this something that Celtic did?
This is something that you've seen as a character. From way back at Katla.
Ye old days.
Ye old days.
Real. So it more or less seems like he's been charmed or something?
Yeah. Charmed, paralyzed, something to that effect.
Okay. Hrol sort of strides his way over. He cuts himself through the underbrush and looks up, emerging as if somehow this violet creature from faraway lands somehow manages to blend in with the Chilton scenery is beyond me. But regardless, he looks at the lizard folk and eyes him. He had had something similar. Had an experience. Smaller, less experienced. Much like shooting fish in a barrel. But this was interesting.
Watches. He seems, it looks like he's almost about to break before he's just immediately thrust to the floor. As if something is holding him there.
Leaning down, he sort of. So he's like he's like laying down.
He's prone now, yeah.
Yeah. Earl leans down and he takes a palm in his hand. He looks at it. Such a foreign thing. Such a poor thing. An innocent thing. No matter how many crimes he's committed, he could have never seen this coming. Wasn't meant for this. It wasn't meant for any of this. But, as it has it, fate still comes to a close and things must do as they must.
You
And
take your strikes into him. And as he goes to almost yelp out, you watch as he seems to almost wither up for a moment. You see strands pulled, and you see that very familiar looking man who seems to have been around a lot for you, starting from Baldur's Gate in those few nights before. As he does, he gives you that knowing nod, and he gestures towards the body. Soon, you will be able to hunt alone. And once you hunt alone, you will feel the thrill that we are. These grounds are different for you and I, but all is good. As a moment or so passes, and as you and the man walk back towards the camp, I have to show you something very important. As he takes his hand and offers it to you. Harrell,
yes.
you've been offered a hand.
Oh, I didn't realize you wanted me to say that I take it. Yeah, of course. I thought you were going to
I
keep
mean,
going.
you could rebuke it. You'd be like, "No, fuck you in your hand."
Oh yeah, Harold takes it gingerly.
You take his hand, and as he stands in front of you, please stand on my feet.
Hell yeah.
You
Harold just kind of abides.
stand on his feet like the man leading in a dance, and you start to ascend. As you ascend up past the brush and up past the canopies, you soon see your camp, oh so small and tiny, that rather small beacon. You see the moon, you see the beautiful waves of the ocean surrounding the peninsula. He looks at you. No. You keep going in this direction, as he points to the south. When your prey is in this direction, he points to the north. You know they banished them. The girl is dead, beyond the point that we care, so we banished him. At this point, your time scale has long expired.
Banished? Who?
You know that. You need not worry. We've known many tricks. As you feel this little wave come over you. As you know there's been a spell cast on you. Spell of protection. As he looks round. You know, I've grown quite fond of you. And that's why I don't want to see you hurt. Any more than you have to. And he just drops you.
Oh.
And as you descend and descend and descend, you watch as his figure seems to just vanish as you fly through the trees, and you smack the camp just outside with a thud that would almost kill anyone, barring those who have been given a little bit of a death warning, as you have 1 hit point to your name. You get back up and you make your way to your tent. You feel something. You feel the weave pull at you. You hold in your hand this axe that was given to you by Celtic. This beautiful axe of gold. And it calls to you. It wants you. In the same way that most tunable items want you, such as your brooch. A similar call.
I suppose in that case I can brandish that and make it a pact weapon, right?
I think so. Potentially. Dealer's choice, you can't say no.
I mean, yeah, might as well.
Yeah. As you are attuned to this amazingly beautiful item, as we now come back to where we are here in Nangalore. As Aziri mentions the axe. Yuhurel sweats nervously. It's that's your axe. That's your axe.
Yeah, it's got the black D20 on top and everything. It represents the bad rolls that I make.
It's a hand axe, but this is the only image there is. Very much a if you know, you know situation. Been really, really meaning to get you at least with that, since it's been on your person the entire time. And
Totally,
Tom
guys.
reminded
I know
me of
exactly
it, and
what
it was had to happen to be the worst time. But yeah, Hurrell, Berserker Axe, you are cursed. If you're cursed in this way, you remain cursed. You're unwilling to part with the weapon.
Great. So, what exactly did Aziri propose that we give it away?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they know I have it?
Art piece.
Yes. Azuri knows you have it because you found it in a box, and then everybody played pass the parcel with it, and then you weren't here, so I was like, yeah, we'll just give it to Hurrell.
Bro.
So you got a magic weapon because you weren't here.
Great. Oh, is that the fucking context of the axe thing?
Yes.
I never had time to watch the thing back. Like,
I don't think it's because she wasn't there. I think it's because she could actually use it
That too.
as a packed weapon.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
wasn't it not initially
Sorry,
going
okay.
to go to you? And then it was like, oh well, I can use it, but so can her.
I found it and I offered it to Celtic and maybe Itchy, and they both sort of declined. But Celtic took it, and then they said, no, we'll be fine. And I think Celtic gave it to Hero because it could be used as a packed weapon.
Yeah.
And that there, my dear friend Ruby, is why Celtic is in the death certificates before Clive.
Sorry guys. I don't know. I was just feeling a little special. Sorry. My fault.
I don't know what you mean.
So Aziri doesn't know that it's magical or doesn't know how you feel about it. It's just when it was talked about there being nice art piece. Those are the two things that she's seen people find: the ring and the axe. So that's why she mentioned it.
Mm-hmm.
There
at
is the ring
this,
on you, yeah. When you go hero.
At the mention of this, Huro will just sort of look around. Like so Aziri vocally offered to give it to her?
No. She wouldn't offer to give it to you. She just said the only, because I think Amber said, "Does anyone have anything?" And she goes, "The only thing I've seen is the golden axe and the ring."
Well, the axe is it's a piece of a compatriot, isn't it? I would hardly see it appropriate to give it to some random woman who we just met.
It's a queen something.
But I mean, if you say it's an axe and not a piece of art, then she probably wouldn't want it. She didn't want the dagger I offered, or the dagger that Itchy offered.
She just generally doesn't want weapons.
Can I physically see if something's wrong with this woman? Besides the fact that there's snakes coming out of her head.
We could also just jump her.
Don't quite see the snakes coming out of her head.
No, you cannot, because you're
Oh, we
charmed,
don't see it.
including by her.
Charmed by everybody in this room, the most agreeable fence setter in the world. We should jump her, yeah, but you love her, yeah.
Hey, I'm not opposed to killing a loved one.
You can jump her in a different way.
Oh.
She's married, guys.
Hey,
Invisible,
just
nothing.
because there's a goalie doesn't mean you can't score! Ah! Please tell me you know what I'm referencing.
I know what you're
Yeah,
referencing.
no. Whoa.
Went down like a lead balloon, that did. But yeah, goodness, what do we wish to do? Is she kind of
So the
stands
ring,
Yep.
we didn't identify it or anything. We don't really know squat about it.
You didn't identify it, but it was if I recall correctly, I said it was a tourmaline ring.
Okay.
Tourmaline. It looked like this, but it had a tourmaline instead of whatever that orange thing is. I have no idea what a tourmaline looks like. What's tourmaline? Oh, thank you. Thank you for being every fucking colour.
Yeah, there's numerous colours.
I mean, there's this nice
pick one.
bicolor. Yeah, you've got this nice bicolored one that's like two separate shades of blue, like a navy blue to a cyan blue. We'll say you brought like that type.
Oh, okay. I offer it to her. I said we found this, but I don't know much about it. I hand it over.
She looks at it and oh, it's my love. You watch as she like starts fitting it around her fingers. And as she does, you watch as somehow her fingers go from like rather slender, thin to, you know, a extremely fat thumb. And you watch as this ring seems to fit all of these fingers absolutely perfectly. Hey, hi, so this is probably a good time to go ahead and put a pause on it, take a break, do whatever we need to do. We're going to go through some quick adverts real quick, and then we'll get right back to the game at hand. First and foremost, we are still available on Patreon and Coffee. Links are above, name is above here. There is now a ton of maps for different AD&D modules, some Dragonland stuff in there as well, and some stuff that I've actually used in games as well. So go ahead, take a little look. You can support me on there if you wish. You can just subscribe here. Dealer's choice, either way. It's got stuff on it now. Now we are still partnered with the guys over at AdverntureOn. Yes, we are with them. Community of now over 1,000 members who are here playing D&D. Be that Play by Post, Boundary, Roll20, Owlbear. It's there, ready to play. Plenty of DMs, even more players. Open welcome community. Links below and also on screen. Enjoy. And there's a go live time. This is when games will go live here on YouTube and you'll be able to see them. So that is firstly in the Europeans, 8 PM CEST, 7 PM GMT. In the States, that's 2 PM EST, 1 PM CST, and 11 AM PST. On Mondays, we find ourselves up north in the frigid cold of Icewind Dale trying to solve the rhyme of the Frost Maiden and figure out exactly what happened there. On Tuesdays, however, we go all the way down south to the Celtic Peninsula where we try to find the Tomb of Annihilation in a massive hex crawl that just kind of seems to be going. Our Thursday campaign is currently on hiatus, where there's been a lot of stuff going on, so that's currently on a little pause right now. Keeping us firmly in the northern part of the Sword Coast, every second Saturday, DM King takes me and a bunch of mates through the Lost Mine of Fandel where we try to find the obelisks and what lies below. Then on Friday night, Saturday morning, depending upon where you are in the world, on both Twitch and on YouTube, there is the new live campaign taking over down to the madness that we are calling Points of Light. It is going to be big, live, and hopefully planar. I had to change clothes for this one, but yeah, let's go back to the game.
Does something physically happen to her besides the fitting?
Must discuss. Watch as she
likes it.
sits on the edge of the bed. Ah. Yes, but are you sure that's allowed? Yes, but they haven't even. I'm aware. No. Yes, yeah, I. You watch, she kind of like comes back. It is agreeable. Very agreeable. You wish.
Did you know anything about this ring before we part with it? Does it do something?
Yes. Is just a rather beautiful ring. Pretty and worth the
Can I insert cheaper?
Yeah.
Inside. Okay.
She rolled higher than you naturally. Natural 19. When she's saying this, and you look, it's a bit weird. She is rather eccentric. You've watched her, she's paused her words before, midway through, but she's very focused on the ring. She doesn't seem to be focused on yous now. And, you know, she's kind of gesturing towards the orchid, you know, like you kind of gesture to someone trying to be like, you know, hey, that thing we were talking about, why don't you get that? She seems to be gesturing towards someone to get that. You know, that husband that she seems fucking adamant is present in the room right now. But yeah, she seems to be willing to let you have it. As for getting a read on her,
Oh,
staring at this thing the entire time, and she's very enamored and in love with it. It was very pretty,
guys.
very shiny, and despite where you found it, undamaged.
Okay, well, we hope it's not too useful, but cool. Thanks for the orchid. I take the orchid and pass it to whoever's carrying the bag. I don't know who's carrying the bag.
Quantum bag, everybody's carrying it, and nobody's carrying it.
Ow! Put it in the bag.
It's more like Schrodinger's bag.
Much obliged. It's not. It's been interesting. I hope you have a good evening. We're gonna go now. Thanks. And I back away carefully. Yeah. I put down the statue and like, this is too heavy. I'll get exhausted from carrying this.
Oh, you just walked in with that, didn't you? Fuck this shit. Put the statue down.
So I'm so sorry, my dear, but if I find someone who can undo this, we'll come and undo you. I give her a peck on the stone cheek and take my leave.
Beth is holding the door until Huorel is out, and he'll also say, Amber, you're
Hold on.
out, right?
Hold on.
Yeah.
My ass was not looking at the map, chat.
So you open the door and you see the large body of water as the woman then goes, there.
Sorry, guys, I'm a little distracted by my axe,
You're
guys.
walking out, Horrell, and you watch as the door just closes behind you. And then Ikareth closes the other door.
Okay, that was a close one. We got what we came for. That's good. Right? Nobody
And
died,
she seems
nobody
very
got
happy with
injured.
the trade too.
Yeah,
You
I don't know how
showed
happy I am, but great.
great diplomacy there, Triska. Well done.
Yeah. My
Oh,
grandfather used to run a pawn shop.
Out of character,
Right.
can we know what it was?
Out of character, it was a Ring of Resistance, which is a rare item worth 2d10 times 1,000.
Ooh.
I think the most shocking part is that Iziri knows the word diplomacy.
Bizarre.
Okay, are we gonna go back to the bird people, or how are we gonna do this?
And Sealer kind of moves on over to his store. Did you get the flower?
Yeah, we got the flower. I just show it in the bag.
Can I see where this tunnel leads? Is it just over here?
Yes.
Okay.
Vox, you might
What?
find this hard to believe. There are black dotted lines on the map that tell you exactly where the tunnel goes.
Okay. Yeah, but it was possible that like somewhere it split off to somewhere else.
Are walking through here, and as you see there's like more of those little things that are just standing there doing their own little thing.
About them. I'll just go check that I did plant some sunflowers in this area.
Yep, you can see the little points that you have toiled up.
Are we leaving?
I do not know what you wish to do now that you are here. The night is growing cold. Or growing colder. So it's been about an hour you spent there with the woman. Could I have Ikareth and Amber make me those necessary Constitution saving throws? I think it was. Was it Con?
I think it was fun.
Yeah, it was. Great news, guys. Still charmed.
I would like to pick up a pebble and cast light on it, and then just give it to these creatures here.
Yeah.
Before leaving.
You do that, and like it's like you pick up this pebble and you give it to them, and it's like you place it down. You watch it takes like all three of them to like lift it up. They're that small, and as they hold it there for a moment and like put it back down, and they realize that it is just a light source. You watch as they instantly scatter from it.
They don't like light. Okay.
Oh,
Interesting.
that reminds me, Amber. Hurl
Yeah.
said that those little creatures. They said that they made my my weapon sort of glow or have some kind of runic thing on it, like drawing or picture. She said she saw. She said that you might
Alright.
know what that is.
Could I do an Arcana check on it?
Yeah.
Disadvantage. 17 or 17?
Seems to have been blessed.
It looks like it's a blessing of some sorts.
Does seem to you don't speak in the giant. You do not speak
I
in
do
the
not
giant.
speak to giants, no. I can comprehend language it.
You can comprehend language if you want, as you
Yeah,
give it the
oh.
comprehend. Pretty sure it had like death or something as the giant rune.
See, I knew I didn't recognize it.
It's one of those ones I should have written down, but I should have wrote down a lot of things. Damn, I am so dumb. I was gonna say death. Call it a week and say it's death that's written on there in giant.
Alright. I'll tell you that it's the giant for death.
How's that a blessing?
It could be that it's used. It's death blessing, so it could be that it's more effective or deals extra damage. You know, because it has the blessing of the death. You know what I mean, right?
No.
So, how do I explain this?
Oh my
Blessings get like if they say you deal death with your axe, no?
No, I have a hammer, or a big hammer.
Right. Well, you spread death with your hammer, no? When you kill a creature.
Sure.
Well, this makes it more effective, maybe.
How they're so little and nice. Why would they have that?
Well, I don't know. Magic doesn't have a size requirement. It just has a ability requirement.
Is that not a sort of size?
Yeah, it's like the size of their magic doesn't need to fit the size of their physical body.
They fart it out.
Something like that, yeah.
Okay, but why would they? Why would they pick death? That's a weird thing, isn't it?
I don't know. I'm not one of them creatures.
And what are they?
I don't know. They're not in my book.
Are they like death fairies? Do you think?
Maybe.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
No problem.
God, I love these little guys. You know what's hilarious?
Chwingas?
Yeah. Chwinga show up in 3 separate adventures with 3 separate stat blocks, but they are in none of the monster manuals. They're in Candlekeep Mysteries, Rime of the Frost Maiden, Tomb of Annihilation, and technically there is also one in Boo's Astral Menagerie, which came with Spelljammer. Meaning there are Chwingas in space, but not in the monster manual.
It's funny.
Volo
You're a
slacking.
mystery creature.
That's the one thing that
Okay.
Volo didn't fucking notice was the Chwinga.
They were beneath him.
He was too busy focusing on
And
Twink that he didn't
way
notice the
above him.
Twinker.
But yeah, as you are heading on out, staying here, what's the obvious crack?
I think the
orchid
idea
back,
is to go back to the birdies. Unless people have other ideas.
Yeah.
No, I vote for that.
Okay. Then, as you head back to the Burbies, as you do, who's taking point? Who's doing what?
I think the leader is, isn't it?
Try to figure out who that is, Gork.
I think
If we get ambushed by an actual set of Wizards of Thay now, I'm gonna really shit myself.
It's fine. I have the spellbook. I can just counterspell them.
I think last
know
I heard it was
strategies.
Umber.
To counterspell, don't you not need to have counterspell?
No, like I know their strategies, so it will be fine because I have their spellbook.
Remember, guys, that spellbook he hasn't read.
Because I don't have a pearl.
But we don't know that. Sure, she's looked at the book.
I wouldn't know any more than she does whether or not she's read it or not. For all I know, bullshitting her entire
What?
class, and I would make a difference to me.
Yeah. Imagine bullshitting a part of your character, right?
Wasn't Hugh leading us on the way here?
I think so.
Maybe.
See, so if I recall correctly, time-wise, this we'll pass a quick backtrack. So a rather low skill check on the way here. It is a 70-mile trek. So, God, that's total. Just doing the totals here. That's cool. Per hour tracking, ladies and gentlemen. Hilarious. Use our dense jungle. Could I have for this week's worth of travel? First and foremost, D47. Anyone at all? Thank you, Gark, rolling privately to the DM. Great news.
Take it or leave it.
We get to pull out another source book because it is very heavily raining, ladies and gentlemen. The downpour is that heavy that you have. Let's see, was number 6? Did we get? All perception is at disadvantage and it is heavily obscured. Last time you ran into something like this, there was an Almirage. So, I'm going to set some DCs. Who's up first doing what? I am going to need that obligatory survival check from whoever's leading.
I'll be right back.
Thought it was cool.
My leading, my survival is terrible. Plus
Yeah,
0.
but I think after your diplomacy, we now look at you as a potential leader. So we'll make
Oh,
decisions.
I thought it was
God.
Hero, but he's currently gone.
I'm back.
Yay! Roll the 10.
But Horo is leading, no? Or is Amber leading?
No, they just discussed Druskar leading.
Oh,
Yes. You know. So
Nice.
May 14. That's 14. So, as you are pushing on through and doing your own little things, and the rain starts to come down heavy as you hold on to your little orchid for dear life. Pushing on through, doing everything that you love to do and wish to do. Who's making the first check? I can see a lot of people are discussing their checks. Who would like to be first, and what would you like to do?
is it safe to assume I at some point passed the con save and are no longer charmed and poisoned?
It's safe to assume that, yeah.
Cool.
First check.
Bog would like to do a general perception check
All perception checks are at disadvantage.
using a lucky to cancel out the disadvantage.
Yay. Then as you do that, looking around, trying your hardest to see what's going on. It is hard to see. You don't quite understand a lot of things that's happening right now. Is even your communication between each other is basically screaming. But you seem to be communicating just fine, right? Surely.
Can Amber use the message cantrip to talk to Bogar and like use history to recall where we came from and like the route we took?
That would
While
be-
also info dumping about other shit that's going on.
Can you refuse a message?
No,
don't think you can,
I'm
buddy.
just beaming autism in your head.
I want to die.
Yeah, can everyone roll history for that?
Yeah, that wouldn't really be contributing to the skill check, I'd say. That's just you pissing off a player.
A player or a player character? Well, I would be trying to help like navigate shit, you know?
Yeah, but he's already used the lucky point to counteract the disadvantage he would have. So
Okay, yeah,
you're
that's
not
fair.
really.
Also, he's not leading.
Then who is? Oh, Drusgar. Fucking Bolgor Drusgar. The GR fucked me up. I would do that to Drusgar then.
Towards the part, is that it? We all
Yeah,
got the same.
they're both short and end with Gar. Okay.
Right, okay, I get it.
Yeah, they're the same. Except for one is a native and the other one is a good one.
I
Right.
just gore and
I
I
get
end
that.
with a gar. That's
What do you mean good
ridiculous.
one?
That's the whole
Hold on, what do you mean? What do you mean good one?
Bulgor. Bulgor Druskar.
Yeah, Bolgor Drusgar.
Others could tell us apart.
Well, I'm fucking retarded. We should know this by now.
We do, and every time we seem to give you a bit of an estimation, we seem to be underestimating you, which is weird that it's happened multiple times.
No, you mean overestimating.
No, we underestimate just how dumb you are.
Oh. Case in point. Could I use investigation to look for things along the roads that might help us?
Sure.
Are we lost?
It's a 22.
As you
Damn.
are looking around for everything, trying to figure it all out. You know, you're trying to retrace a lot of steps that you took previously, and that can be a bit hard to do sometimes, you know, given how things are. But
Right.
you do eventually start finding very similar tracks, and it seems to be going quite well for you there, all things considered. Who's up next? These are doing all this.
Zuri can go. Traditionally, she's like been cutting down plants and stuff and breaking the way. But after what Amber told her about her weapon, what she's going to be doing is trying to see if she can work out how it's involved with death. So what she does is she walks up to like plants in the way and just touches them all with the plant to see if it dies.
Yeah, as
And
you.
then she,
There you go, yeah.
and when that doesn't work, she then sort of tries to do her experiments by seeing how hard she needs to hit the plants to kill them.
There seems
So
to be
I
no.
would like to.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to do this. Oh, I'll do it.
Yep, as you are doing all of this, trying to make it work. You're not noticing any effects as it's going on. You're clearing the way, and you're clearing it as good as you've normally cleared it. No major issues there. But it isn't going any worse or any better. You know, same same shit, different day. Yeah.
Can I make a second? Would I think that Amber lied to me, or she didn't know? It was just sort of like making stuff up.
She was just doing educated guesses. It was pretty clear, I think.
Clear to most people, but this is the Ziri we're talking about here.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, see? Like, it was pretty obvious.
Yeah, I'll just keep working on seeing if I can work out how it works then. But that's what I'm doing for the week.
I'm just going to try and keep the orchid alive.
Yeah, what's everybody else up to? Like, what's someone else doing, rather, I suppose, is the phrase I'm looking for. So I'm looking for a very interesting combat, and I'm stuck between two.
Flip a coin.
Roll the dice.
I like these ideas both. Even or odd, Ruby?
Odd.
Sweet. Anyway, what's everybody else doing? Like, who's got another piece to contribute? Final piece. But a piece nonetheless.
I think Hora wanted to roll
This
performance.
orchid isn't sensitive or anything, right?
No.
It'll stay alive until we get there.
Yeah.
I don't have to nurse it or anything.
No. It's rather hearty, all things considered. But yeah, Horel did want to make those checks. So if you want to go ahead and roll that for me there, Ruby, real quick, just the D20, and I'll go into the sheet in a minute and grab it.
I still have access to a Horror sheet.
Oh, even better.
Why would it be a disadvantage, huh? Exhaustion?
Yeah, the exhaustion which would vanish, so don't worry, just roll it flat and I'll take it off the sheet in a moment.
Doesn't fucking matter anyway.
Cool. As you are pushing through and you're hearing Horel's song. However, as you know yourself, the song is not exactly the best right now. It is... God, it's horrible as you're hearing what sounds like it could be an accordion. It's not an accordion, but, you know, God said otherwise, apparently. As you start to enter into this area, heading towards where you believe to be I want to say Nangalore, but it's not Nangalore. Kir-Sabal. As yous are. Yous notice that it soon starts to get a bit thick with mist, and the rain isn't making it much easier as it's getting a little harder each time to see what is going on as you look around. You can hear some strange noises. You hear the bangs and thuds. You hear this language that you don't quite understand. As we move on through to this one. Before... no, you can't take off a long rest right now.
Yay.
Yeah, it's because I'm setting up another scene, the world map. It's just doing it for everything, which is really annoying. Do not worry.
The long rest did not pop up for me.
You can do it yourself.
Ah,
You're
there we
big
go.
and strong.
No, it did.
There we go. as you are watching. Tom, if shit starts getting a bit fucked for you, let me know and I can turn things off.
That's good. It's been okay so far.
As you are enjoying your own little time as your rains are picking up, you feel this wind waft over you. The ground starts to get thicker and thicker. You hear this strange language. And as it does, you watch as there is a flash of light. And as there is a flash of light, you see this strange shape that seems to form from the mud and kind of come towards you. Do you know what I think it is?
Dragon.
I think it's time to roll initiative.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh no. Kurwa.
Oi.
Who are we missing in this initiative? Pharrell.
Sorry.
Not you, buddy. Don't worry. You're fine.
It's my...
I got Horo. Fuck me! I'm not allowed to touch Horo anymore. That's 2 net ones in a row.
What are you doing to my character, bro?
Fucking, you're not there, okay? You can't blame me!
The dice. I just got back, but I heard it all.
The
My
dice
fucking
got you
bard.
paid.
The bard.
Damn, I rolled like fucking ass as well. As this large, muddied creature seems to start moving towards you. You see the creature, this huge, hulking mess. It has a thing that I'm going to set up right now before people start doing some things. So, do you want to check here? Cool. I'm going to put a coloured light on this guy. And it's going to be pure purple. And it's going to be 15 foot. This light is difficult terrain.
Oh.
So that means if you get within melee, you are difficult terrain from that point onwards.
I was gonna say, why is Amber in the front? But no, it sounds about right.
Tom, you are up first.
Yeah, seeing this scene getting near Amber, not a big fan of that, so I'm going to rage. Then I am going to use my boots and jump towards it.
Cool.
I don't know how that interacts. I don't know how that interacts with
only interacts once you move. It's technically you're going to your
so I think. Oh yeah, so I think I can get there straight away. I'm 30 feet away.
Yep.
I go to there, and then I am going to recklessly, because there's only one at the moment, smack this guy with my hammer.
Yep. 12 just misses.
Didn't go with didn't go with advantage.
It didn't, you're right. Now you hit.
That's 2.
14.
That's it.
For 14.
14. Didn't make a con save, please.
Only in a minute. I sent it to you in DMs. Don't know why I'm fucking about. Okay, go, da da da. I sent it to you like last week, and I already cannot see the message. And I ain't blind either. That's the worst part. Yeah, so I'll make a con save in a little moment, though. Con save incoming.
15.
C15. Fails.
So I'd like to push it back 5 feet with Crusher and knock it prone.
Yep.
Then follow up. I've still got 30 foot, so I can do that. Make second attack.
Yep. A 14 does hit. I don't know why it says it doesn't. You're targeting yourself, that's why.
I had a rage on, sorry.
So, and... this one here. There we go, and then... Sweet.
That's my turn.
1 second. Quick check here. Tom, give me another 4d6.
46.
4d6. 14, 13, 27, 27, 37, 41 points of damage as you just watch as Aziri comes in and swings at this motherfucker good and hard. Aziri, you don't normally hit that hard.
No. Have I moved it far enough so that the light's no longer affecting Amber?
Yeah, the light's no longer affecting Amber, yeah.
Cool. That's
Yay,
sort of what I want.
thank you.
That's my turn.
Yeah, checking here, and then fucking trying to get this up for my own. God damn it. Okay. The 2024, it's going to the 2024 version of this. I'll pass to you now, Tom. The whole thing, nothing but the whole thing, so help me God. Bulgar! Yeah, as you climb the tree, yeah, you get at least 10 foot easily enough, as you are looking around as well. And that one will miss. It's a fucking prone creature, buddy. Scar.
Right, can I make it all the way there?
5,
Where does
10,
the
20, 30. So you have to dash to get close to it.
Alright, let's dash then, yeah. That's it then.
Okay. Icarus.
I will first take some steps back and then I think shoot and shoot.
You're shooting a prone
and-
creature, buddy.
Yes.
Those should be at
One day they will
disadvantage.
learn.
Ah,
So if you want to give me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 misses. 11
yeah, both
misses.
are missed.
Anything else?
No.
Amber.
Ooh,
If
Amber.
you take one step forward, you're in the difficult terrain.
Prone is just no. The prone doesn't affect attacks. It only affects like attacks, right? Right.
Yeah. Prone only affects attacks.
Cool. Then. Oh, that's a bad idea, but I like bad ideas. I I think. Oh wait, this is an easy solution. Magic missile. Fuck me. 6 damage.
You watch as he just, you watch all the little, what would be blood spurts, but in this case is mud spurts.
Here's Iri shout out, hey Amber, I think death is effective on this one.
What? What's effective? Sorry.
The death.
Oh yeah. I'm hoping so.
Anything else?
New.
Okay. As that happens, the great thing about high stealth creatures, not HRL, as a nice high stealth creature, it seems to apparate from the fog, and as it does, moves into within here, and it lets off this blood-curdling scream.
Oh, hey, buddy.
I need everybody to go ahead and make for me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy, my weak point. God fucking. Ah! This game is gonna be my 13th reason. The other 12 is just Matthew.
I'm missing one person.
It's one of the Gars.
It's Gark.
Well, Gar. Yeah. Yeah, see? One of the Gars.
Oh, I've never felt so much like an individual.
Oh my god! Yes! Oh!
What?
Everybody just failed the DC 14.
Yo, where's my mental spell resistance?
Spectacular.
Checking here. See if you got it.
I don't have one, that's the other thing.
Can this work? Let's see. When you roll a d20 test, you can spend 1 luck point to give yourself advantage on the roll.
It's a d20 test?
It is a d20 test. Part of me is wondering... Yeah, because the wording of it is like, is it before? Have we done it middle?
What's the wording on Heroic Inspiration? Is that you can re-roll it, or you can...
I believe Heroic Inspiration is going to be the same. Now, let me check the Heroic Inspiration. It's in the back of the book as well. Sorry, I just mental that everybody failed it. That was nuts. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, F, G, H. If a player has Heroic Inspiration, you can spend it to re-roll any die immediately after rolling it. You must use a new roll. So yeah, because of the Heroic Inspiration, Gark, I'm going to put it here that you're going to have to call whether or not you're using Lucky before you make those tests. Because Heroic Inspiration you can just use like that, and at that point there's no difference between this and Heroic Inspiration. However, everybody does have Heroic Inspiration already. Because that's how the rests work with Horel and Icarus.
Yeah, guys. Maybe I should invest in that.
So, 5.
I wouldn't have re-rolled a 12 with a 0, but I think anyone who got under a 10 might want to.
Yeah.
Nah, fuck it with ball. I'll be fine.
You get to remake the save at the end of your turn, so...
Yeah, I'll be fine.
I also need to roll the creature as well, so like, you know, we're all in this together. And he rolled a 17.
Couldn't have done it better if you made it up.
I couldn't have, no. And technically, Celida, she acts on 20. Okay, so good news, guys. You still have a leg in the fight. Okay? You still got a dog in this fight.
I hate this game.
You just hate Yuan T, there's a difference.
This is true.
So, all take 13 points of psychic damage.
Oh god.
Amber's favourite. And use all get incapacitated. Anybody else's game just freeze up, or was it just mine?
Did you say 13 or 30?
13, 1 3.
13.
Okay.
If this thing done 30 points of psychic damage and had you all incapacitated, it would be very clearly not the CR that it is. Let's look at it that way. And with that, that's that. This guy's going to stand up. And as he does, up from prone, half movement. So he has 20. He has a few things that he can do. However, not... Oh, God, fuck. Let's see. Oh, wow, okay. Okay. It's going to make a attack against Aziri. Incapacitated, I do not believe comes with any advantage there. I could be wrong, but... Incapacitated... Yeah, you just have disadvantage on initiative, so this is just a standard-ass flat roll upon Aziri.
Has advantage.
Reckless attacks.
Yeah.
To hit Aziri, it's a 22.
It hits.
Because you're incapacitated, rage would drop. Correct me if I'm wrong.
Not until the end of my turn.
Okay. Then you take what would be 9 damage, half that to 4.
Mhm.
And then... Then... I need you to make a strength saving throw, which also is not hindered by the incapacitated. So make it as you would.
That's with advantage.
Good thing it was, else you would have been restrained and taking acid damage and drowning. All of these things you are not. And this creature is so fucking stupid, it's just going to stand there. Horrell, great news. At the end of your turn, you get to make this save again.
Yay. Is it just automatically my turn? My turn is ended, or?
Yes, at the end of your turn, let's see, affected creature can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns. Since it is incapacitated, I closed it, I keep opening this up and closing it down. You can't take action, bonus action, reaction, your concentration is broken, you cannot speak, and you roll initiative with disadvantage. Technically, nothing says you cannot move.
So I can't do anything bar move.
Yeah, you can move.
Yeah.
That's it.
You can't do anything bar move. Oh, unless you want to stay still.
The question is, do I want this thing to hit me, but also do I want to stay close enough?
You look like you would be into it.
This thing, by
Yeah,
the way.
maybe if they paid me and actually had a prettier face, but unfortunately, well, nah, he's twinkish enough, I'd hit that.
So that's a
Anyways,
knee on the attack? A knee on the running? Ah, so running.
Gonna at least try to move.
Yeah. It's gonna take that attack. Oh my god. Well, Horrell.
Why do I even try?
Good news or bad news?
I don't know, man, pick one.
Good news is you're still alive.
Okay.
Bad news, nat 20. You watch as it slams down, and as it does, Horrell takes like a weird wander and a walk before like kind of coming to, almost looking like a drunk Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow. End of turn. Moving further.
I have a jar of dirt and it's my ashes. Yeah, that's it.
Make the wisdom saving throw there.
Yes. Oh my god.
Azuri. Movement
Rage
be a lady.
fails. No, I'm saying, but my rage disappears.
Yep.
Because
read
I
it.
can't do the things, and then end of my turn, I will saving throw.
Celida. will then interject, and she will make her 2 attacks in your guys' stride. It's an 18 and a 13. Both of them will hit, and she has the bow, which is these. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Total of 20 points of damage on this guy. And then we move over to Bolgar, who has climbed a tree. Urel, why does this seem familiar? Moving this tree, better range, disadvantage in AoE because speedy feet. He did already use his advantage.
Reaction.
Yeah, that's what I meant. He uses reaction. Draskar!
Tempos and
It's going to be a great combat.
swings the axe.
You are incapacitated. Explain how you do that.
Oh, fuck not. In my mind.
Yikes. Because Matthew fucking loves those, apparently.
Okay, so what do I roll to check if I...
So wisdom saving throw if you wish to break it. The brain jars have psionic power. I don't love it, they just have it. But I do love psionics because, you know, fuck you and your counter spell.
Fuck me.
God forbid I play a caster.
Icareth. There's a curse going
so-
on here.
Only movement and at the end of the turn the save, right?
Yep.
I know why this is happening.
Movement, I suppose this way. And then wisdom save.
Wisdom save.
And I'm going to actually use inspiration for that.
Yeah.
I have like among the best wisdom
the
saves
best
here.
wisdom here. Next to Bolgar, who, like,
Actually, I also have a +3
Bolgar
proficiency.
actually, Bolgar has the worst wisdom save here, I'd say. And, like, he's got the highest wisdom. But, oh, this is... yeah, these guys seem to have proficiency in their wisdom. Amber has a +3 in their saves. Icareth has +3 in his
+3.
saves. You just get +2 normally.
Inspiration. Bye! Alright, so for my next character!
Into my next trick, I'll be killing myself.
That's the reference.
I
Oh
love
my
it.
God. Anyway, I'm gonna go make dinner. Breakfast, lunch, whatever. Food isn't real.
Oh, you're never gonna believe this.
Oh no, it's me. I'm getting targeted.
No, it recharged.
Oh, fuck off!
Not that it matters. Not that it matters. No, like it can just do it again if it wants.
Yeah, but who's
God.
gonna get affected by it?
God, it is a real target-rich environment. It really is. And
Anyway, if you're back, let me know if I need to roll another character.
yeah, it will. You watch as it kind of floats on over this way. You know what? I like the idea of it potentially being here. Yeah, you're both within range of this, which is good. Watch how. Oh, but Hurel's right there.
Can you be nice?
I am. That's why I'm going after the tanks. Also because they're going after this thing's prey as well. So Draskar, 17 to hit.
17.
Meets it, beats it. What you got against the cold?
Uh,
Nothing.
cough syrup
Probably gonna need it. You take 20 cold damage.
Jeez.
And as it smashes down upon Aziri, 17 to hit as well.
Yep.
You take 18 cold damage.
Cool.
And then... Oh, it does. It does, and it can. You know what? It will. It will. It will grab 10 foot worth of height. The Mud Hulk.
Is it growing bigger?
No, it can fly. It has a fly speed. It doesn't have a walk speed, so it's not even impeded by its difficult terrain.
Not sure which it was. Okay.
The Mud Hulk can only make one attack, which is good. Draskar, you were last to talk, even or odd?
Even.
That's fucking evil.
Even, great news, it was a nat 1. Rules reversed, JK, sadly, Aziri. Aziri, to hit 20?
Yep.
13 bludgeoning and I need a strength save.
Can you do it for me as I'm having to reload?
Yep, could someone be real cute and roll a d20?
No.
Great news, you just passed that.
Cool.
Hurrell!
Hey guys.
Hey, guy.
I'm trying not to die.
Yeah.
Welcome to the club.
Too late to negotiate.
I can't cast spells like this, can I?
No.
You can
so-
walk and save.
I'm so cooked. I am not moving after what I did last time. I was like, nah, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine, surely. Surely.
You know,
it'll be
you
fine.
only took 4 more damage than Draskar. I want to point that out right now. Which is hilarious on a nat 20. So lucky we don't run that variant rule that nat 20s are max damage.
Oh, my favorite. Well, no,
I
crush
mean-
crits are normal roll plus max possible roll.
I
which
may
I
have
love.
to skip out on moving this time, just because I value my life.
Exploding crits is crazy.
And let's see if I win this wisdom, guys. Oh my god.
You save. Great news. You can run away next round.
God damn it.
Aziri! You've watched as the blue creature has risen in the mists, and the big guy is standing there.
I would like to try it. And I would like to use my heroic inspiration to try again.
Yep. Yep, you're good. I'll knock that off you just now. And with that, we're then going to move over to Olgor.
Oh my god, I just realized something.
Well, Gark, do you have another character in mind?
Maybe somebody that can actually speak English in a normal accent. That would be fun.
If mute.
Deaf and mute. Blind and deaf. Fucking play Rosa Parks.
That's crazy. You mean fucking Helen Keller?
Duskar.
What is Rosa Parks?
Rosa Parks wasn't Rosa Parks.
No, you're the wrong
no.
person.
Rosa Parks was
That's
the
the
one in
back
the
of
back
the,
of the
that's
bus.
the back of the bus.
Oh yeah, same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I can't do
Don't
shit,
know
just
what's
wisdom save, alright.
Wisdom save, and you do have heroic inspiration if it fails if you wish to use it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never mind,
Yeah,
it's
I
not
know.
needed. You are good as gold. And then we move on over to Icareth.
I think I can just take one step back and make, or rather fail my save. Oh, well,
No, not 20. Nice. See, you just had to warm up the d20s. Amber. Icareth, you're
Oh,
yeah.
just pre-warming the d20s. See, you gotta get a few out there.
Right.
Mist Hulk's time. Yeah, recharged.
Right, so what if I kill myself?
And it
Well,
has
okay.
it has, as Ruby says, a Hoover speed.
Fuck you. A hover speed.
I'm so glad that you decided to correct me. Is everybody
Right.
here within Tom? Yeah,
Can I make a opportunity attack against that, or is it too far away?
it's too high up.
Okay.
What are these things? Why are we fighting the Fantastic Four right now? What is this? Now, that wasn't an invitation to bring 2 more. Let me be clear.
Fantastic 2.
Let you be clear the same way. No, it's not Luster Girl. What's the other one? The psychic.
Invisible, I don't fucking know.
Let
Invisible
me
Woman. Fucking.
let me be 110% clear. Ruby,
Yes.
thank you for challenging me.
You're welcome.
So, everybody bar Hurrell. Remember that save that you guys all just passed? How about we fail it? Again. Yark, you fail it. Azuri, you pass it.
I just got back. Let's go.
Yeah, my God.
I didn't have to play the game anyway. You know.
I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Let's see. Draskar, you pass. Ikareth, you pass. It looks like it's only this time. I don't know. Is it, well, hold on, Gark. Don't just put that on. There's a whole thing for it, including damage, which I like the sound of. So let's see. I want to make sure. Picture. Okay, cool. You all hear that loud scream once more. Everybody that passed doesn't take any damage. The people that failed, you take only 10, and then
Only.
yeah, only 10, which is really good damage when you think about it. Everybody else passed, which is great, fantastic for everybody. Draskar even got a meets it beats it of all things. The Mudhulk. At this point here, oh, he has to make the save as well. Come on, buddy, you know you'll fail it. He rolled a 6, he failed it, he dies. He had 1 hit point. Great news, Hurrell, you're up.
Hey guys, what the fuck do I do?
You could do a lot of things. Don't know what, but you could do a lot
Out of
of things.
everyone is suffering. But out of all of us, who looks like they're about to die the most?
Did you say who or Hurrell?
Who?
Hurrell.
Ember's
Hurrell.
about to get touched, I believe.
No, Hurrell.
Yeah.
You have 6 hit points.
Actually, I have 8.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everybody else is at least 15.
Oh, okay. Thanks for letting me know.
Like, who looks the worst?
In that
You.
case.
You do, buddy.
Oh, hey, I am the at least.
You touch yourself. This really inappropriate
Hey.
time.
I don't want to waste all my spell slots at the very given moment, so I'm just going to be a pussy. I'm gonna come over here and I'm gonna hide. And ideally, the thing will have to get to everyone else first because it's a target-rich environment and they'll just see them first because that's obviously how it works.
Did I-
Say it out loud, he's a DM.
Tom, yeah?
Right. Well, I don't know if yours finished or not.
I don't see anything that would be useful at the moment aside from here. Surely this is within range, right? No, it actually might not be. Oh my god. Wait. Hey, Amber! Molly, want a cracker?
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Probably with a really small cracker.
Take that now one. Yeah.
oh boy, can
Well,
I add
anyway,
that
that
to
comes from.
can I add that to saving throws?
I think so.
I believe so.
Yeah,
Alright, that'll be
within
it
the
then.
next hours when they fill a test.
Yeah. Then anything else?
Nope.
Okay, then we're gonna move on over to Aziri.
So this is 10 feet, so that means that I can't move underneath it, and being 5 foot myself, and then 5 I can't hit it, can I? Just to clarify it.
Yeah, it's 10 foot above you. So if
Okay,
you were underneath it, there would be that gap.
Yeah. So next question is, does this thing look and feel corporeal, or is it like actual mist?
It's corporeal, yes. Like the hits it's made against you, though cold damage, like you've been hit by like really hard torrential rain. Yeah, it's very much a physical thing.
So I am going to re-rage,
Yeah, we are.
and then I'm going to run and use my boots to jump at it and try and grapple it in the air.
Oh, we're really gonna play this fucking game. All right.
I can't hit it from the ground, so I can't use my
No,
bonus action to fly.
the grapple gets it's fantastic. It's technically an old 2014 DMG ruling, yeah. 8 plus strength plus proficiency, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, yeah. It has to make a DC 15 strength saving throw. Odds here, it needs an 11 on the dice. Alright, it needs an 11.
Silver bucks.
So you run
Second
and grab. and
second
if you-
attack, same thing.
Okay, and I'll just you've seen the modifiers. I'll roll a 20 like that. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Ziri, you are 10 foot up in the air.
Yeah, and I'm trying to grapple it, wrapping my arms and legs around it, and trying to strangle it and stuff like that.
It's not incapacitated or stunned. Sorry, there you go.
Can it fly if its movement goes to 0?
Has a hover.
Ah, nice. Cool. That's my turn.
And then I will quickly.
Over, you mean?
Yeah.
No, I'm talking to someone who knows how to spell. Bolgar,
Bar.
you grab that crossbow from your dad's garage and you contemplate. There we go. Jaskar.
I got a little closer to get around the trees. I have clear line of sight on this blue.
Yep, you have LOS.
Then I will attempt to throw a javelin.
Yeah.
Okay, I just target it quickly, and boom, there goes the javelin.
As you yeet it, yeah, that's a very good javelin. As you throw that, and it hits the boy, the girl, the thing for 8.
The twink. Okay. And then another javelin. Because I did 2 attacks, right?
Yep, yep.
There you go. That's not so.
17 for 5, yeah.
Yeah. And that will be me.
Okay. Icareth.
If I hit the thing with an Eldritch Blast and push it back, can Aziri still hold on to it?
You're not breaking Aziri's grapple, you're moving the grappled creature in this regard. So, you're technically also moving Aziri.
Okay. Then I will do just that. Fail to do just that. Twice. But at least Aziri gets maybe 3 of those.
Okay.
For
we
10
go.
HP.
Did anyone else start on? Icareth?
I will take 2 steps back and that's it.
Amber!
Guess what?
What? Yeah, you're good. You're no longer
Chicken bud.
in there, and then we will move on off the Mist Hulk. Well, it
yeah,
didn't
that
recharge that time.
that one Bardic couldn't have done without me. I know.
Yep.
Oh
Hey,
god.
maybe I can use it to pass the save when it's creatures again.
Well, the creature, it's here. So what it's going to do is it is going to look at Aziri. And grappled is restrained, right? Correct me if I'm wrong, or am I just fucking dumb?
Movement is 0, I believe.
Yeah, movement is 0. Let's see. You have disadvantage on attack rolls against any other creature than your grappler. Well, the great news is, it can only hit its grappler. So it's gonna just really once it kind of moves its hands, and as it does, Tom, you'll remember this from back before there was a 1 after the 0. As it takes both of its hands, and as it does, claps you both in the ears twice. Tom to hit 25, and then a 12, which misses. So it's 25 for 13, which is cold damage.
All of it. Nice.
Yep. And with that there, that ends the turn. Burrell.
Hey guys, I really wanted to use my new pact weapon this fight, guys. Unfortunately, I'm not getting anywhere near that thing.
I'll fast like a real bitch and stop complaining, you know? Become the warlock you were meant to be.
That's what I'm saying. Get a little closer.
Hey, Hurrell,
Don't
you know
die
you've
to
been,
death.
you know how you've been attacked by this creature?
Yeah.
I do need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh boy. Fun knowing you.
Fuck you.
Fuck me indeed.
Oh, okay.
Hurrell has to make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw.
Yay.
Every time,
Okay,
I think.
Yeah,
I want this
thematic.
thing dead.
Thematic.
I want this thing dead.
Yeah, 2 hits for that. There is 12, 7, 17,
Holy
17,
fuck.
19.
Did you just roll 3 19s in a row?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
want this thing dead.
For 19 damage as well. Like, what are the odds?
What the fuck?
And on
Numbers,
top of that,
patterns, it's all connected.
Anything else?
1 second. No, I can't do anything actually. That'll be it for me.
Ziri!
Yeah, so Ziri's rage continues, and as a bonus action, I'm going to do the Celestial Revelation. So the wings come from me.
Yep.
It's that one.
Get back and go check.
And then I am going to recklessly take my maul and still maintain the grapple, start trying to stuff the maul down its throat. I attack them with my maul. Now, technically, to do this, I'd have to break the grapple. But I'm saying I'm keeping it for thematic effect, but I'm not. I have to use hands.
I was really confused you were going, well, hold on, it's a 2-handed weapon, the fuck? And you did.
Yeah. So technically I'm breaking the grapple.
But because you're flying, you're
I
still
can
on
stay
level.
there.
Cool.
Yeah, but I'm saying that I'm also I'll keep my legs wrapped around it for thematic. So that's an extra 2 damage on that attack.
Okay.
On the Radiant. No, 3 damage on the Radiant, sorry.
Yep. 15, 16, 17, 18.
And then second attack.
18, 29, 30, 31, 32.
No, I think the Radiant damage is only on 1 attack.
29.
And then do I get extra damage or not for the death?
For the death? You
Yeah,
do,
yeah, yeah.
yes. You make 2d6 additional damages.
Did you say?
Per attack that hits, so 4d6 totals.
Holy
Jesus fucking Christ!
What the?
Yeah,
Basically, I'm making this thing swallow my maul. I'm ramming it down its throat.
Hell yeah.
You all just watch as Azuri is going ham on this thing. God help her if she ever gets a husband. That's all I'm gonna say. God help that poor man.
Or a good wife, hey. She can be lesbian.
This is true.
Point.
Yes.
Point. Then anything else your turn
Good
there?
point. And that's my turn.
Ruby, keep in mind Azuri is religious.
Good point.
Oh. Anyway, do I see, like, as the hits go off, do I see, like, the rune light up or anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
Driscar.
I'll make a mental note of that.
Hey, Gark. Oh, you did make it. I didn't even hear the roll come in, buddy. Nice.
Let's go javelin. Javel.
9 shall miss, buddy.
One more.
An 11 shall also miss. But so you throw these in and you're trying your hardest not to hit Aziri as you're throwing these, but it's hard. The creature's wiggling a little. Aziri's trying to counter it. It's nuts. Anything else your turn?
Sorry, I've only got 3 of those, so technically that last attack couldn't happen.
You pick one up, don't worry.
I've done throwing. Javelin, it's done.
Icarus.
I think it is time for a good old miss.
Yeah, no, that hits.
Hell yeah.
You watch.
Also,
Yeah.
hold on. Here we go.
Okay. So you
An
fire
expert fall.
off the guiding bolt as it does. You watch as it arcs and everybody's waiting and wait like, yep, this is gonna go wide. This is gonna go wide. And it does go wide, and then it just immediately guides itself straight in with a 90-degree turn. And as it does, smacks the creature for 15, 16, 17, 18, 19 points, but it only had 10 hit points anyway. As the creature immediately screams once more, hey, Tom, I need a dexterity saving throw.
You have to roll it on reloading.
Can I have a d20 from someone, please? Can I have 2 d20 from someone, actually?
I have advantage on dex saves because when I'm not incapacitated.
That's why I stipulated the 2. Okay, so I will take the left from Amber and the left from Hurrell. So an 11 and an 8. And then 11, 12, 13 for yourself. The save was a little higher than that, as you are blasted there with... should somebody give me 2d10?
I've been cum blasted.
Once you get hit with 11 points of damage, which halves to 5, and you then because you don't have a hoover speed, and this particularly knocks you prone. Do you have a hoover speed?
No.
You are knocked prone, meaning you technically fall 10 foot, meaning I need another 2d6. Or is it 1d6?
Oh my god, my
1d6.
Ziri, no.
1d6.
I need a d6. I'll take the 6 on the left from Icareth. The 6 becomes a 3. As you watch as Azuri falls to the ground and is knocked prone. And Azuri, as you watch as this creature seems to vanish, between your legs is soaking wet. Don't dig into it too much,
At
guys.
least we're all dying. We're all dying. But I am, in this moment, at least glad to be playing my own character. I never want to be stuck in the position I was in with Alvund ever again. That was terrifying.
Now you know how I feel.
Oh my God.
Quinn, now you know how I feel playing Horrell and like all of Elfa's characters between the 3 campaigns we've played. Because I haven't been close to death, but like,
fucking close to water.
In
Amber
session
gets
2,
This one here. Which is
session 2 of our new campaign, we got TPK'd. 2 of our players died, and everyone else was down, except for me, who was playing my friend's fighter archer by himself.
Yeah, the dude brought a fighter and made it a ranged character when Ranger was right there.
Okay, but Arcane Archer is not that bad. But yeah, no, okay, but that's session 2. That's that's like, you've made a new character, but it didn't really work out. I have to play characters that have been in the campaign for 30 sessions. and
Hey,
bear the
there's just-
responsibility.
The +7 was on Amber, not on Druskar.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
Azir-
bad.
well, Aziri
In
moves over to
general, my bad.
Azir-
Sorry.
Aziri moves over to Duskar and reaches out, and the hands glow.
Rips my
So I get
Cool
five.
beans.
Five.
heart.
There you go, buddy.
Um,
As you all heal up and look round, and as Aziri, you fall to the ground. Thematically, just as we'll say for that bludgeoning damage, thematically, as you fall to the ground, you all watch as this huge shield just smacks Aziri in the face and then spins like a 10-pence piece for a moment in the ground before falling flat.
the 10 is for Hurel.
Oh yay. Hey, it's okay. Statistically, if you kill Hurel, by the numbers, when Hurel's gone, the number of party members seems to go up. Our party members are declining, and it doesn't. It is one common factor.
Are there any remains to sort of like scrape through or search of these things?
There's a big puddle of mud and a big puddle in general, and just that one ornately beautiful shield. Half your arrows, Gark, but on you go.
I will pick the shield up and offer it to Druskar.
Quinn, don't forget to also take
Shield.
the cure
Sure.
wound that
I'll take
the
it.
Bulgur gave you.
How was it 10?
8 for the cure wounds. The 10 is from me.
Druskar, you hold in your hand this rather beautiful shield. It seems to be ordained. It has some runes written on the back. I'm going to say the great thing about having all the source book is I can give you creatures and give you thematic fucking items from them. But you hold in your hand this rather beautiful ornate shield. It's gilded and golden in places. And on the back, you see the following rune. You speak Giant,
Ooh.
do you not, Druskar? No, you don't. Someone does.
No, I don't.
Quinn, for how much
Look.
did you just heal
It's
Hurel?
a squiggly person.
Did I not get healed?
Yes,
Could
but
I?
it was 8 from Bulgur.
Yeah, it was 8 plus 10. Is that not what you said?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I thought I saw plus 28.
No.
Okay.
Does
Wait, hold on.
Aziri see the rune?
I should have zoomed down a little. There's another one there as well, and it says this. So you got two of them there, and I'll just message
it?
that to Gark.
Does
Could
Aziri
I
see
combine
the rune?
which?
Gark's
Yeah, I was gonna
character
say.
speaks
Oh,
Giant.
okay.
Oh, you did see 20. It was because I was checking to make sure my math was right, so I had minus the first number, so I was put at 9 health for it.
Oh, okay.
Gark, you don't necessarily need to use your voice. If you wish to just type out what it says, you also can. I've sent you both of the literal translations.
By the way, Aziri, I was watching you fight, and it looked like your rune seems to be glowing whenever you're fighting something. So I guess it does something.
It's a squiggly P and a funky J. I don't know. It's the PJ, the great powerful PJ shield.
Are you passing it to Bulgar?
Yeah.
Is your written, yeah, Bulgar is passing that to you.
Well, what were those things?
It looked like some
But
sort of.
Maybe it's good against something beginning with M, because like mud and mist.
Oh man, I didn't even realize that they. Oh wow.
Makes sense, doesn't it?
I don't even realize. God, Tom. God, you point out
You
fucking
beautiful bastard.
I didn't even realize. Bulgar, you know that those. You know the names of those creatures, which I have already forgotten to write down, but that's okay. Because I can just go to the enemies. A Mist Hulk and a Mud Hulk. You know that they are both classified as giants.
Is it the great misty muddy shield? Sounds like a miss either way.
DM versus DM. Who will win?
Yeah, but they're in the. But you know what I mean. I don't care. I'm classing them as giants. Suck my.
Elemental
Alright,
giants.
I made a lot of. I didn't even realize that other creature shouldn't have been able to be grappled until it was too late. And at that point, there, it was just cool. All right, we're calling this rule of cool. That's what this session is. Don't at me. Rule of cool.
Bizarre.
Is rule of cool me getting plummeted 60 feet into the ground and death warded?
Yeah.
That's
Yes.
so cool.
That's pretty
Yeah.
cool. You
Yeah.
should do them more often.
Awesome.
It was like,
Well,
it's
then-
okay. It was Lestat interview with the vampires, so I forgive him.
Well then, Scottish, don't forget to title the episode that.
The rule of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that'd be pretty cool.
So glad you picked up on that, Aurel.
Yeah.
Was fairly obvious, but you know. Did forewarn you and all that previous week, but don't worry about it.
God, could you describe how, when we've all seen you be given this great-looking shield, you're trying to hide it? Not quite sure how you plan to do that.
I didn't know he knew how to do that.
Hide what? Sorry.
Shield.
He says he wants
He
to
wants
try
to
and
keep it.
keep it.
Oh,
You
no.
gotta do sleight of hand with
This
the giant
RP
shield.
would be so much better in a different time.
Yeah.
Why
How-
does Gar keep trying to be the main character the moment he's muted?
Well, no, it's just like, it's fine, but we all saw you get given the shield, and we watched you tell him what they were. How are you trying to keep it from him?
I was actually writing notes for the first time and didn't notice this. You know what, Gark? We'll let you try and explain this one to us. Did someone just chap on my fucking door? Or window?
Wasn't me.
Dude,
Help
I'm a
me.
story up. I don't know how someone could chap on my fucking window.
It's
Super
the
fireworks.
police. They've come to arrest you for hate crimes.
Hey, Gar.
Again?
Okay.
So, Garg, what if you just hold on to the shield for now, and then next session you try to ditch it? How about that?
Let's see.
But you touched it first. Can giant gets cursed. Oh, it's you.
Cursed the person who can read.
I mean,
I can read.
I could
Just not
read
this.
giant with the comp language
Yeah,
helmet.
Aziri will hold out her hammer and say, but Amber read my hammer. Does that mean she's cursed as well?
You know who is cursed?
This campaign.
I was gonna say me, but yeah, not too.
You are, but we don't know that.
It's in the fog of war.
It's going to be another one of those curses that I give to Horrell where they constantly pass the saves, and so it becomes completely fucking pointless to start doing the saves. Just like that
Yeah.
time you became a werewolf.
Yeah,
That was
that
a
was
fun
so,
plot
that was
point
such a good time,
after the fact.
dude.
You're gonna
No,
climb in a
because the
closet.
funniest part about the werewolf thing is that it wasn't like halfway through the campaign. Parzival was a werewolf the entire time we were in Avernus. He just didn't fucking do anything about it.
And he passed all the
He
fucking
didn't need to.
saves.
Yeah.
He's got better things to worry about, like the 60-year-old
Here's-
man he's stalking.
Here's what we'll do. We'll take
And his
this
boyfriend.
we'll take this very moment here in time, and we'll put a little pin in it, okay?
Yeah.
Because we have a session to go on with, and we can't wait for Gark to not be mute. I'm telling you, Gark, you've got a thing. You either bring in mute characters that can't speak English, or you can't speak at all. If you want us to rip your
Yes.
vocal cords out, just fucking say.
That's what I was saying. I was like, at least like when he was mute, it was accurate.
Yeah.
That could be the
I
curse on the
think-
shield.
I think Aziri would try and insist that Volga try and give it back and let Drossar carry it to see if it is cursed.
We'll pin it for now, just to be safe. Pin it for now, so that way we're not
Well,
we can
yeah. So,
hold pace.
Sure. Aziri feels that Druskar should have the shield.
As you are pushing towards where you believe to be was Kir-Sabal. A lot of these are just going to move really annoyingly, so we're all going to get like weird flashbangs. Do not worry. Use push through. Looking at all these things, taking on everything you see. As I've noticed, you don't seem to travel at night anymore as much, but that's okay.
Wasn't night more dangerous anyway?
No, just the way that the clock is working.
Um,
And as you push towards Kir-Sabal, as you do that 7-day journey, and you look around, you notice that Kir-Sabal is just way off in the distance, and that maybe at some point in the rain, in the fog, in the dark, you manage to make like a little side step, and you know that way when you're traveling a long distance and 1 degree is enough to put you off 20 miles. Maybe that.
Gonna make us lost again.
No. You can see Kyr's. It's a big fucking mountain. You can see it. You're just you're a little off. It takes an extra day to get there. But as you finally get there, it is night time. But you can see that it's still rather busy, as everybody seems to flutter and flutter and fly around the place. Use all, through some modicum of bullshittery, we'll say.
I love how we're the shocked party token.
Yeah, shocked that I let you away with so much. I know. I am a benevolent god. You come back to that little area in Kir-Sabal. It doesn't take you as long, and you all manage to help each other up the little steps and stairs, avoiding anybody getting exhausted. And as you do, you come back to that one Aarakocra once more as he looks at you. As he does, he points at the Scar and Amber. As he does, he utters a single word at you as he points to the ground. The wooden floors that you had scrubbed. Unacceptable. As you all stand there, your heads are covered in the tradition that is necessary. And as you are looking at him, you have been gone for 2 weeks. What have you found? Why have you returned?
We got ourselves the hands on the flower you requested. That was requested of us, I believe.
Oh. The teacher will be most ecstatic to hear. As he lifts his wing and as he haunches it over and one of the Aarakocra comes down. Oh, please follow me. As he starts to walk in. And she's all follow, like Druskar and Amber, as she's got to walk in, the other one lifts its wing in front of you. Puts his hand out and pulls out 2 mop and bucket again. You shall clean the mess of your entourage and be one with us.
Fine. I just passed. Who wants the orchid? Because they're not going to let me see the big poobah.
Is the rest of yous
I
are
give-
taken?
Just give it to Amber and just.
I
I'm
would,
not gonna be scrubbing, friend.
I would stay and
Oh.
offer to help Druskar.
We
Yeah,
got-
Ziri, there you go. You
That's-
present the flower to the bird brains.
Yeah, Zero, we got this, don't worry. I'm very good at cleaning.
Azuri, you were the one to speak to the teacher last time when they were there.
Right.
Oh no, I was playing Horror back then.
Yeah, you were playing Horror, Gark was playing Azuri.
Are we allowed to use magic to help clean?
No, that was like the whole issue.
You've tried to circumvent the manual labor that brings you closer to your inner self with magic. Have you not seen Kung Fu Panda?
No.
There's no shortcuts to be the Dragon Warrior. You just come back into that small room, the Elder's hut, where there's a huge hole in the floor in a statue. And as you
Is this
start...
the same urn that was also...
No, it's a statue box.
Oh.
So you just go...
Fox, you were there, weren't you?
No, he failed his
In the
checks.
session, yes, but not here.
Well, in the session, so you should have paid attention.
Oh, that's rich. As you just come
How can I
upstairs...
pay attention to something I'm not seeing?
Come upstairs to the Elder's house, and as they look at you, and they see you, and they stand by the windows, the rain pours on out. Thunder cracks in this small wooden place. The Elder looks at you. So, you have returned. Have you brought what I requested?
I bow and I offer the flower.
Very well. Please, come with me. As you watch, she starts speaking in this rather strange tongue. The other Aarakocra seem to be also speaking in this tongue. You get the feeling that it's maybe their native tongue as you start hearing things like caca and seagull noises. Icarus gets PTSD and really has to try and not kill the Aarakocra. As you start to walk down the stairs into the dojo-esque area. As you two are cleaning, as the Elder comes to and she walks up to you and places a hand on your shoulder. Are you with them?
Aziri bows and says, Elder, yes they are. And she gestures towards Druskar. This one was particularly prominent in sacrificing to get the orchid.
Then, as she places a hand on both of the mops, and she takes them from your hands and places them down on the ground very delicately. You watch as the wings envelop round her. Hey, stand with your friend. As she moves out the road and almost reverence inviting you in. Jaskar and Amber.
A nice change of pace, and thank you.
As you come on in, you see there is that one Aarakocra whose name I've forgotten, but you recognise him. He recognises you from the Firefinger. As he stands above. These are the Soul Seeker, they call themselves. The masked one gave them the name and said that was them. Never. Yeah, a lot of cultural appropriation here, do not worry. As she takes a mortar and pestle, that's the word I'm looking for, but a rather large and shallow one. I believe the term for that one is a mokohete. You watch, she takes the black orchid, starts to rip it up, and she starts to grind it into a powder, and starts going through with it. She then takes like this small crystalline stuff and sprinkles it in some more and keeps going at it. And eventually, after a few minutes, you see this greyish powder. And as she does, he places it down. You see one's nod and open the door. She looks at you as, do come with me, please. as they head into the small room. Yous are brought into a... Don't worry. Yous are brought into a long dining room, if you will. And as they do, they pour out all of the black greyish powder. And as they do, you watch as they take a finger, hold it to their nose, and just run up the table inhaling.
Oh,
It says they got to inhale it, and like, come on. They then walk into the room that yous are in and start dancing. And to say culture appropriation and then some as they start Native American dancing and chanting as you hear the music rile up. You start hearing like little drums going as this dance goes on, and yous are welcomed into the dance. As yous all...
So what you're saying is all Native Americans are on drugs? Is that what you're implying here?
No, because I've also implied that they are Asian and of Mexican descent. So,
Right.
as
So all minorities are on drugs.
they
There
dance,
are birds of many feathers.
and as yous dance, yous all come in. The night seems to blur for a moment, and as it does, yous watch as the chants and the prayers come through. You watch as she stands there after the end of it, panting very heavily. And she opens her wings to you. The dance has been fulfilled as you watch as her wings just vanish, going incorporeal as they are spread out and gone. And as it do, y'all just feel this little bit lighter. Aziri, Ikareth, yous have felt this way before. Like a celestial revelation.
Oh, we fly!
Anybody who has felt the effects of flight knows this feeling. For 3 days, yous gain the ability to fly.
Cool. We have wings, or is it?
You have wings.
Holy shit, I can't wait to spend all 3 days traveling to another POI that's gonna give us nothing. But slightly faster.
Is this, yeah, like Ruby says, is this 3 actual, like, in-game days, or is this 3 days that we do things?
3 in-game days.
Okay, so it's worthless.
Very cool. Oh, come on, guys. It's cool.
We spent a week traveling up and down. It's like 2 weeks traveling to get this flower, to get 3 days of flight.
Well, do you have a different fly speed than our regular walking speed?
You fly at 4 miles per hour. Which, if I recall correctly, is the flying speed that it gives you here as well.
Is that a African or European swallow?
Oh, there's something that's going to make that. Yeah, we have an African and a European. Guys, duke it out. Let us know who wins.
No, I can't make that joke.
So a character with a flying speed travels at a speed of 30 foot and can travel 4 miles a day. So yeah, it's the standard flying rules. So you travel at 4 miles an hour, which when you're walking...
You just said 4 miles a day.
I meant to say 4 miles an hour, Gark. I can make mistakes. I know. So yeah, 4 miles an hour.
inviting me to your game.
Yeah, or inviting Gark to your game as he sits there and metagames for half a session. Yeah, I digress. We now go back. Now that Gark can fucking speak, we now go back to about a week ago. As you fought these giant creatures. And as Bolgar says, oh, those are the words for friend and shield in giant runes. And as you are all doing your talks and such, and Bolgar tries to steal the shield from Draskar.
Hold on. Can I interrupt? Or are you ending the session here?
No, this is just me getting out of that part there for this part to remind everybody. We had a cool moment there where we all got a flying speed and done black cocaine, okay?
It's pretty cool, yeah.
Hold on, if we do cocaine, then can we also just stay awake for 3 days straight?
That's speed, isn't it?
What you want to say, Gus?
That's racist.
No, sorry, yeah, no, that's meth. That's not cocaine.
Yeah, you can't stay awake for 3 days on coke.
Because I've only seen Droskar use a javelins. Does he use a one-handed weapon and a shield?
He uses a one-handed weapon, yes.
Oh shit!
He has used
In that
both.
case-
He's used both a warhammer and a battle axe.
I don't remember that, but in that case, Bolgar would just kind of pass it off as a joke. Hopefully, the performance check can kind of incorporate that. I won't roleplay it out in full detail because I am very tired. But pass it off as a joke and give the shield back. And be like, haha, no, but it says friend and shield, so it's probably a good thing.
Yeah. And on one of those days of travel as well, I will ask, as you were camping out a little bit, Draskar, as you were on a watch, you feel a pull from the weave come to you. Do you accept this pull from the weave?
Why not?
You attune to the shield. The shield is a boomerang shield. You can throw the shield as a ranged weapon and it will come back to you.
Yeah.
Does it have like this big star in the middle? And like,
Everybody says it. And part of me would say yes, but that's called copyright infringement. And we ain't all about copyright infringement.
Well, no,
here.
because a star isn't copyrighted.
No, but the shield with the star is very much copyrighted. That's a Marvel thing. And the only thing you guys need to marvel in is picking this up next week.